Wait, what's this? Too bad no, there's only like 9 or something in this game. What? What's this about? Alright. So first off, let's start by loading the game save instead of, you know, starting a new game. So anyway, first hour of the run or so, basically the same as any percent, but then it starts to diverge, because at that point you can start recruiting people and stuff. Kind of like every Suikoden 108 star run. It's terrible. Terrible menuing. I should just stop now. 3 is greater than 2 arms. 3 arms or greater than 2. Nah, dude, I'm not into Nate Kobold theories. I don't know where you got that idea. Disgusting! You disgust me! If I want a Nate Kobold theory, I'd get Jean. Really? The first turn you water rune glad. Rude. Just throwing away my time, Katarina. Okay, every turn after that was perfect though, so I'll forgive it. Alright. Perfect. I haven't tested my equipment menus at all yet, so.
Alright. Are you ready for it?
I do worry about those a bit. Use reset. No. I'm tired of the resets. If I wanted to do resets, I'd play Suikoden 2. Oh, wait. Alright, you've lost me, buddy. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Should've just held R1 triangle. I mean, I just didn't want to lose a few frames of walking. I just realized how fast this is. We're only 2 hours and 20 minutes, or 2 hours, 2 minutes and 20 seconds in, and we're already doing this. Game goes so quick. Only 2 hours in now, boys. We're getting there. We're doing it. Triangle input? You? I actually waited. Like, I didn't mash it. I waited. So I saw the cutscene, and I pressed triangle, and it didn't take my input. Like, what is that, man? What is that? What is that shit? Alright. You know something funny? Oh, I guess I can't do it this way. I was gonna say, what I could do future, like in the future. Oh, this is 110.01. Damn. Should be perfectly doable, right? Perfectly acquirable time. I was gonna say, I was thinking about, like, what I could do is I can, start off my run not knowing whether I'm doing any percent or 108, and then if I'm on really good pace, I can do any percent, and if I'm on bad pace, I can do 108. But then I realized my equipment menus wouldn't be the same between the 2 versions, or the 2 categories. So, can't do it. Feels bad, man. It was a nice idea. I could probably still do it, honestly, just I'd have to change my strats up a bit, or like change my equipment up a bit. I don't know. Oh god. Oh, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. I'm gonna get a 112-10. instead of 11101. Right, I gave Snow 2 Thunder Amulets here. If he misses, I'm gonna like smack him through the screen. Good fight. Yes, good fight. Because I need different gear for each category. Like, I don't need Thunder Magic Rings for 108 stars, so I don't bring any with me. I need a bit more gear because I need to equip Ted, so that's different. I bring like some extra magic gear. I actually take 6 magic rings instead of the usual 3 that I do in any percent. I need 5, I think, but like I take 6 just to be sure in case I forget to like swap them at something. I don't need as many thunder crystals actually. I actually need 1 less in this, and 1 less rage. Well, actually no, it's 1 less rage either way. That doesn't matter all that much. I need more wizard and warrior runes. There's like a lot of small differences. Oh, Batman was like planning his revenge or something, crashing at the door. Something else. That was a horrible way to turn. I was trying to turn the camera, just so bad. Alright, where's the instant battle? I know you like giving me instant battles, game. Where is it? Huh? Huh? Oh, actually, that was pretty good. Oh. Yeah, I guess I gotta talk more shit to that game. That's how you get the good battles. Of course, I got the worst attack pattern possible. Everybody target... Oops. I forgot to do something. There we go. I forgot to do my equipment menu. So, like, I saw the 16 damage, I'm like, wait a second. That doesn't look right. I don't think I lost any time for it, though. That's probably why that battle went that way, too. Probably, yeah. Freaking double-edged sword in Tactics is so good. I mean, they're all good, but, like, double-edged sword especially. OP, OP. Okay, encounter rate? Come on. You give me a good one here. I guess you're not. Okay. I'll just swim out into... I'll swim to Luya right now, man. Before it gives you another battle. Look at this. I've been swimming for 15 seconds now. No battles. I checked. When I looked up, it was 7:54, and I looked up after I started swimming. Fucking rude, man. That was actually pretty good pace. Am I even level 5? I should be. There's no way I'm not. It's gonna be something like that at this rate. I don't plan on resetting at all. Like, if the run's just not going well, I'll continue. It's gonna be the first run. It's gonna be fun to run against because it's gonna be a shit time. Most likely. Unless you were right and I got a god tier raid upon, then I'm never able to repeat it again. I don't think I didn't see that. I did. 100% saw that. Look at this! Encounter rate spiking. What do you know? What a coinkydink. More encounters when I'm no longer looking for them? Who would have guessed? Not me, that's for sure. Luckily the swim, like, the first part of the swim was good, so it's only gonna be 3. Perfectly acceptable. Still. Anyone saw how far I got when I was looking for the first 3? I got far. I got real far. Damn Hairball, please. Please cooperate. Feels bad. Like, I swear, it feels like if I don't get it in the first battle, I just won't get it. Like, it's what it feels like. It's, like, based off your movement speed. Probably going slow. I wonder. Oh! I did it! Well, it should be... Well, it's not an automatic world record. The world record is like a 4:04 by CVATS. No, not 4:04. It was like 4 hours flat with like some seconds, if I recall correctly. But I think it should be very beatable, as long as I don't lose a ton of time on the RNG stuff. Almost there. Whatever, it's not too bad. I actually probably am on pace. I should already be ahead of world record at this point. Because he did the kidnapper thing and he fought extra fights against the knights to level up. So I should actually already be ahead. Now that I think about it. That's like not really relevant, but should be ahead right now. Cutscene skip. I was matching triangle, or I was holding a triangle. X. Look at this riveting gameplay. I literally just like entered and exited this like door 3 times. Speed strats. What's Snow's dad doing here? We're about to go on the mission. Is just like chilling here, like he has a part to play in this. I hate you, Snow. And I hate you, game. How the fuck was that too close? No, actually, it might be faster to trigger that on purpose, because it seems to push you out to the right, and I can't get encounters when I get hit by that. I gotta try that at some point, see if that's faster. Or maybe you just pushed me out this way because I was already on this side. Oh, look at that, this encounter, right? Like, seriously, how is that too close? Like, how is that in range of docking Razorol? Makes no sense. 0 sense. That was really high encounter rate already. Really unlucky encounter rate. Should trigger it in about 5 seconds or so. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, never mind. I had the small map open. That's why I was like off. Like, I generally remember it's like when I stop seeing middle port. Or, yeah, when I stop seeing middle port roughly. When it starts to fade out of my vision. That's when it triggers. But, that's off the big compass, not the small one. Up to 1 right. Up before. Really? That was weird. What the hell? It didn't attack me. It just moved up to me and it let me attack it. I've seen that before. It's super strange when it does that. Anyone else catch that right there? It moved up to me and then it didn't attack me. And it let me attack it. That is so weird. Oh, I think it tried to board me. That's what it is. It just tried to board my ship. That's why that happened. Okay. Please attack. Ah, he attacked Raza. That means I have to take another attack on this app. Please, damage range? Waste my time with this damn animation. Ah, damage range missed. Whatever. Soldier got it. Are you kidding me? This is slow too. Be guarded. Son of a bitch.
I will.
I'm losing a lot of time here. He's guarded twice. The first turn is the most important one because you auto one-shot him. If he does anything but guard, you one-shot him automatically. But if not, it becomes at least 3 turns. Oof. 3, 5. I finally figured out what the hell was happening with that cannon attack, like where I get to attack it for free. I was wondering on that for a while. It's like, what's happening there? It's just because they're trying to board you. And since like the angle they're bored at lets me attack them. Me getting off an attack there. Kind of cool. It's faster if they do that. I've never seen them do it before, but it is faster. Because the distance between us is shorter. And like rune cannon animation takes longer if you're further from the enemy ship. So like when they're right next to me like that, that saves time. These shorts. Why do these knights all wear shorts and like long socks? I don't understand. Why is that like the fashion trend with knights apparently? Here, so weird. Yes. Oh, how did I talk to him there? I was okay, I couldn't get out of the freaking door. I wasn't lined up with him at all and let me talk to him. That was nice of me. Good notes past me. Good job with that one. Not at all, SRD. Not at all. Besides the times I had to do it when I was routing and like when I tried to do it to get items, I've never done it. Like I'm not terrible at it, but it's not something I've actually like practiced with the intent of like getting ready for this run. That should be another fun thing to deal with. Mouse catching game. I swear, if that left shift does what it did last time, it tries to like go around me and attack from the side, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, this is what it normally does. Last run, I think when I was doing 80%, it moved to my side and to get a clean hit on me, which is the right thing to do. But it's not what it normally does, and for a speed run, that just like destroys it. Also, I had good luck there. The billable fire. Oh yeah, I'll be doing lots of these. Well, I'll be doing a good amount of these. I think this will kind of replace me running any percent for now. Or like, I'll swap them out, like, I'll swap around between them. I think it depends on like whether my Suikoden 2 run dies. Oh yeah, I hope so. Thank you, Drew Robo. Like, this is the first run. I'm not stressing about this one at all. This is gonna be fun. This is like super chill for me. Unless I make a mistake somewhere. That's what I'm most concerned with, but like I don't care about the time that much. I'm just hoping my notes don't suck and I actually have everything I need listed in here. That's like my biggest concern. Chambers from CSE chambers. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. It's actually getting, well, it's not late for me, I guess. It's 11 o'clock right now. My sleep schedule, this is like midday for me. Oh, I went to bed like 8 in the morning yesterday. I was like, ended up playing League with friends. So I was staying up because of that. And I still needed to make my save for this run today. So I had to like wait for that to finish. And I just couldn't sleep for a while. Because it was like morning, it was time to wake up, kind of. I was actually like, wow, nice gameplay. I was actually like spending a decent amount of time grinding for materials for the items that I need in this run. Like it took me forever to get the items for the 6 magic rings I need. I mean, I could have gotten away with 5, but the dragon scales I actually got somewhat quickly, but the normal scales, I ran out of normal scales and they were not dropping for me. So that took me a while. I needed to get 20 of them. One, two, three. One, two. Loading. I just hold it right. Wait. Alright. No one missed yet. Did everybody hit? Wow, good job, guys. Proud of you. Also surprised. Mostly proud. Holy shit, I did that menu so fast. You guys see that speed?
Damn it! No, they're going.
Lost count of where. I think this is. I think there's one more. There it was. Well, this should be a pretty good split. I had a good war battle and I had good fights. The only thing is I made like slight mistakes trying to go to sleep. I picked the wrong option twice, but that was like maybe a second or two lost. So this should be a good time right here, and this might even be gold. Or like near it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Which one is this one? This one's Brando, right? Or is this Ricky's husband, Rocky's father? Oh, not gold. Feels bad. I don't know why. Because that's like, I mean... Oh, that looks like... Oh, never mind. That probably is. Alright, I saved a little bit of time. That's good. 3 seconds off gold. Saved 7. Or saved 4. 1, 2... Stop 1, 2... 3! There we go. I still have wrong notes here. It still says in my notes to give Chipu best equipment plus power rings. I haven't done that in a long time. Alright. Time for more Encounter RNG. Woohoo! It's our favorite thing. Encounter RNG. Encounter RNG. We like our Encounter RNG. That was actually good RNG. Not a good auto. It was good, man. Feels good. Encounter RNG, it's our favorite thing. Encounter RNG. Please give me an encounter, you damn RNG. Alright. Oh, Laszlo, you idiot. Okay, now I can't gold this anymore. Not that I could before. This gold's insane. Alright, Laszlo, you really had to miss these guys. I think it's my first miss of the run. I guess it's not that bad.
This'll be.
I'm gonna try to do this fight a little differently, I think. I'm gonna have Laszlo and Kenneth attack Troy.
And you?
I'm hoping they just get countered. That's like what I'm hoping for. But the point is, if they get attacked, that way they'll die for sure. Because they don't have double strike, so they are a little bit tankier. I'm now knight.
After all.
So, Kenneth and Troy, or Kenneth and Laszlo attack Troy. Attack Tal, so this was all relevant. Counter? Okay, good. Kind of paid off. Yeah, that seems better.
This sinkers.
Yeah, I just got lucky that time. But it guarantees that Colton actually one-shots people, which he seems to struggle with. Oh. Did you see the difference in damage between Laszlo's 2 strikes there? The first one did 87, the second one did 108. The guy has 180 HP. So I saw the 87 and I got scared. I'm like, oh man, is Laszlo really not gonna get a good enough damage roll? But no, he just like... Second hit to a ton.
They're not Troy.
My execution's been pretty good so far, honest, but... Good, man. Oh, they got the battle fairly quickly, too. Actually, this pace is really good. I don't think I'm gonna gold it unless I get a really lucky fight, but... Good. put Tal to sleep, I think it's good. Perfect. I can auto because Shibu's asleep. Besides, like, critting, that's like the best thing that can happen. Yeah, this is a ridiculous fight. It's almost tied of my or my gold at PB. And my gold one-shot this guy. I got crits from I got crits from both Lazo and Tal in my PB. So that's actually an insanely good split right there. Like in my PB, I literally one-shot Water Dragon. Okay, holding down into like down right worked pretty well there. That's the screen I've been struggling to exit efficiently for a while. And I want to get through these like next 25 minutes already so I can do the 108 start stuff. Actually, to be fair, it doesn't actually change until, never mind, it's like an hour, so it's 45 more minutes or so. That it starts to like change. Defending Opal's still the same too. What? Did Chipu just like glitch out? I want to watch that on my streamer. He looked like he did, yeah. What the hell? You like teleported. Oh, one down. I was about to say, this is looking like a good first trip through the cave. And I thought it, so it decided to prove me wrong and gave me the battle. You're right here, my fruit, you know? Okay, that's the camera thing. I did not want to run that way. I was holding up forward, and it, or up right, and it made me go up left. Feels Suikoden 4, man. I love that there's like this turtle here the whole time, and it doesn't do anything. It's not relevant in any way. But every time you come here, there's that turtle just sitting there. I thought that turtle would have some kind of secret to it. When I first played this, and I thought that I can get off of here because I picked that I want to stay here 3 times, I thought the turtle might have had like some way to get off. Might be involved in it somehow, but nope, it's just a random turtle that just sits there. Can't interact with it in any way, can't do anything with it. I thought maybe it was like a Star of Destiny or something, but no. It's a random turtle that never moves. Ever. I think it's dead. Probably dead. Excuse me. I thought it again. I thought, wow, this is a good cave. I'm not getting any battles. It's my fault. I keep on thinking that the game's being nice, and it's like, oh. Okay, that's how you feel. Here's a battle. Have fun. Oh, actually, it doesn't move with the camera there at all. Well, here's a fun, and I mean fun sarcastically, little thing. So if you're running straight and you have your camera in free mode, You can control your movement with the camera, which I'll demonstrate right here. Right here. So if I move my camera, you can see I turn in like the direction and I move it. But after a screen transition or after a battle, that no longer is true until you like let go of like the direction you were holding. Start doing it again. Makes movement really annoying if you're trying to use that trick. Because like you'll start turning the camera, but you won't actually change where you're going because it's like stuck. What you were doing previously. I swear, I always get stuck there. This is actually looking... I'm not saying it. Never mind. I'm not saying shit. This isn't looking like anything. Ignore my words.
Come now. I hope. You can still. Yeah.
This isn't looking like anything, game. I said nothing. Please, please no. Please no. Not looking like anything still. Definitely not looking like anything. Nothing to look at here. See, terrible run. Look at all that. Oh, look at that random battle. This isn't good at all, game. Gotta get the ropes. Like right there, I adjusted my movement with the camera. Optimal. Talk to camera. He went in like an awkward direction. So Tao's kind of nice about it, like where he always starts in the same spot. You can literally just hold down left and talk to him right away. Like Kenneth moves around in like any random direction on that screen, makes it a bit more annoying. I didn't get stuck for once. Feels good, man. Alright. This is actually going... Nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing special going on here. Can you hear me? Nothing unique about this whatsoever. Real talk, we're on like even the gold pace right now. It's nothing amazing. I'm at 3 battles. I think gold is 3 battles. What was that? Okay. It sounded like a Lilin okay, but that was Kenneth. What was that? I've always noticed that sound before, that okay, but I never like really paid attention to it. Like, what the hell is that really? Okay, this is gold pace right here. Ooh, like, with good execution, this should be a gold. And as long as I don't have like horrible luck in just one of these crabs or something. That'd be a stupid category, just there would be nothing fun about it, Sovereign Might. It would just be like a damn hairball grind fest, and then hope for a good Water Dragon split. Ooh! Oh, I thought he might actually die to that. That would have been an amazing fucking boss crab. You should die to any attack here. Yeah, that's a nice gold right there. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Stay online went for 30 days %. That just sounds like the most unfun thing ever. Like, why? Also, you'd have to deal with encounter RNG constantly too, now that I think about it. Since you have to go through cave every time. Oh, no, 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 no. I want no part of this. I started holding triangle too early there. Now we're killing kids. That's Cray's son right there. Goodbye, Cray's son. It's your own fault for being born by, or having a father like Cray. Where are my notes? There they are. Hey man, ain't a piece of life when you have to talk to the same mermaid every day and she just runs away with you and you're just hungry, you want some mermaid to eat. But you can never catch the mermaid. Like, where's the peace in that? Nothing about that sounds fun to me. Or peaceful. Sounds like torture. I won this, please. I'm gonna close the window real quick. I get no interest. Oh, but he did attack me, that's okay. Generally, like, they have a combo attack that they do on the first turn, so if you kill one when they try to do the combo attack, they just don't attack at all. That doesn't matter all that much. It's like tiny time loss from that animation. So. Took our ores! Yeah, but at least then, if you leave, you can pursue eating other mermaids. And it doesn't work out there either, but at least you have the dream, you know? At least you have some aspirations. That's a nice way to do it. Switch camera when you're leaving that door. Because talking to that guy, talking to Desmond in first person is really awkward, but entering that door in third person is also really awkward. That's like the balance. You just switch between them. Switch between cameras. Ding, ding, ding. Wow, that's a nice sign of boredom right there. If I'm making sound effects like sharpening a weapon sharpening, like there really isn't anything else to do or talk about. Alright, I gotta remember lightning on Chipu. Lightning on Chipu. Hey man, we gotta find Haunted Snow's Arm and kill it, man. That's our goal. That's the whole point of this game. We can't just, like, throw away our responsibilities like that. It's very important that we get that done. But don't you get stuck on, I swear. You get stuck on literally everything in this game. Alright, lightning on Chipu. Earth on you. Double strike on you. Skill snow at last moment %. Oh. That'd be a funny way to do it. That sounds like your problem, man. Me too. Actually, I have the same problem. I'm trying to be better. Really? What are you doing, man? And when's the next Suikoden stream, huh? Get your shit together.
Deep, but with that fortune.
I need to change my camera. Oh, not my camera angle. I need to change. I want my Twitch was like under my Chrome.
Man,
Alright, never mind.
so what's
It's like a good time. I got it.
well?
And I needed to like select my notes so I can
Of course.
move down with the down button. Well, that doesn't work all that well. I see how it is. I see how it is. You just don't love Suikoden like we all do. It's alright, we understand. We understand. Alright. RNG time! Woohoo! PogChamp. Sure, it feels like you move so much slower in first person. It's always a bad sign when they get battle on the first screen. Really? I actually was enjoying your playthrough. Like, I'd only tune in here and there, but I thought you did a good job of commentary on your Suikoden playthrough. I was enjoying having you in the background. Nice. Somehow I doubt that. The patient part, not the good part. I don't think patient's the right word. I think stubborn's more accurate. Okay, this encounter rate sucks. Come on, game. You're literally gonna give me a battle on every screen. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Also, take note on the oh, never mind. Oh, wrong screen. Forget what I said. There's like one like door in here that we already went through. Actually, I didn't even point it out. Or on the mini map, like the door like thing right here wasn't lined up properly. Like the yellow bar. The reason I bring it up is because if there was another bounce possible, that'd be like one of the places where it might be a thing. Please, no battle before guard 1. Hey, thank you, game. Thank you. Appreciate it. That was kind. Please can without speed. Or a talent speed. Thank you. Good job. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. I thumbs up the monitor first, but give me a battle on this screen. Why? 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 Oh, come on! Like, the pace I felt was pretty good in terms of execution, but these random battles are killing any chance of like a really good split here.
Rocket visitor. Yes. You have.
I think it might be better to pick option 2 there.
It was.
I need to test that. It might save like half a second.
I'm. You. Yes.
Okay, that one's not bad. I'll probably be facing the other way. So, it would have been nice not to get the battle. Yeah. Despite my decent execution up until that point right there, we're gonna lose time here, for sure. Because I got so many freaking battles. It won't actually be that bad, though. Never mind, probably won't. Also, kind of depends on what attack this guy does. Oh, nice. Fast attack, good. Actually, I'm barely gonna lose time here. Gotta watch the explosion. Despite all the random battles, that really wasn't too bad. Woohoo! Woohoo! What the hell's woohoo? We got our first stars. Woohoo! Woohoo! Sad. That'd be cool, dude. You should do that. Like, I'm just gonna go one for 2 play. Wait, so you're gonna play the second one? I didn't even know there was. Well, I don't know much about this game. I was gonna say I didn't even know there was a second one. But I don't really know anything about that series. But if you do stream Suikoden, I'll tune in. I'll lurk, like I always do with people. Fair enough. Wookie World does sound scary. A lot of this feels a lot easier in first person. Understandable. I can see how that would get annoying. Camera? No. Alright, this is a turbo. Right. Yeah. Guys, we're almost in about 20 minutes. We will be at a part of the game where I can actually do a different route. Feels good, man. Soon things will change a little bit. And then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. You can do that. You can do whatever you want to do, man. I don't know what people in your stream like. Maybe they like Wookiees. Maybe they like the rah rah rahs. I don't know if I did that sound well. Maybe that's what people are into in your stream, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. Ah. So, is it like the Green Hill of KOTOR? Is that what it is? It's like the Green Hill of that game? Right? Hey, man. Alright, okay, I forgive you then. It all makes sense. If it's like Green Hill, I understand. I understand completely. Also, we're on good pace for this split. I haven't gotten any random battles. That automatically makes it good. I hope I can just like get a good fight here. Pretty PogChamp. Nice, didn't miss yet. Same here, man. If I could skip Green Hill, I'd skip that for sure. I understand. I understand completely. I know what a Green Hill is like. Although I'd rather skip Cuba if I could skip stuff, but... No maps. Feels good, man. Feels good, feels good, feels good. Now if I do this right, I should save time. Again, just doing it right. Oh, all of a sudden they just tried to board me and just murdered me that way. Out of nowhere they decide, you know what, the right thing to do here is to board. GG. Alright, this is why I gotta add people to my ship right there. If they do fire, I take 13 damage here. Which I can't really tank. So, this is why you really throw in people. You need at least 27 for this reason. Not quite gold, but really close. I think I split that like half a second early. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Now just hold R14 to enter open. It's like the one place where you start off facing this guy, so you have to hold back there. I guess I'm starting to remember all these things now. I'm actually ahead. What the fuck? I'm ahead by 27 seconds of my any percent run here. My any percent run's pretty good at this point. Why can't I pull this off when I'm running any percent? Aw, that's so kind of you, SRD. What a guy. Trying to make Sovereign Might's life easier. That's so kind. Oh. And you, Cedric. With your cutscenes. You think I won't find you? You think I can't catch you? I'll fucking catch you, man. Where do you think you're going? There is no escaping Laszlo's wrath. Wow, he really wants you to unfollow. I was like, oh, you're a loser, SRD. I don't need you in my channel. That's not, man. I love how Lillian's behind the bar before we get like the whole ship. She just showed behind the bar. Yeah, I'll serve some drinks or something in the meantime. Thank you. I could not talk to him. It's time for everybody's favorite part, swimming to Nay. I'm pretty sure everybody loves this part. I know it's my favorite. Everybody likes swimming around on the ship. That's what they love about this game. Orlin has the right idea here. He's just taking a nap. I wish I could do it while I was doing this part. Not to do it twice, that's the worst part, because we're gonna have to swim back there again to get Vicky. After that, we chill a bit with the swimming. That was actually one of the main things you need to optimize, like, with this category. You need to keep the swimming to an absolute minimum. Which I think I did a good job of. I don't think I can swim any less than what I swim. I bet. Watch, it's gonna be a perfect read upon. I'll beat read up in like two wins. I won't even need all 3. I'll have like 2 wins that get me like, actually how much do I need? If I was gonna do it like that, I need 7,600 points, 3,800 points per game to do it in 2 games. Now, more likely is I'm just gonna throw it. I'm gonna be doing well and I'm gonna mess it all up and just ruin everything. That's, I think, what actually happens on Read Upon. Well, to be fair, at least a mouse catching minigame involves more skill. Read Upon is way more luck based, so whatever. If that happens, I won't be too upset. Like I've managed to pull off mouse catching on emulator where I have like a quarter-second input delay. I think I can handle it on 3. We'll be okay. Oh, by the way, neat trick. You don't actually have to hold the direction at this point. You can just hold R1 and it goes forward. I learned this in my routing for 108. Makes doing this a lot more chill since I have one hand available to do random stuff. I have one hand available to do anything I want. Honestly, a death of a giant tree doesn't cost that much time. I mean, it kind of depends on how things went, but it costs like maybe a minute and a half to a minute. Depends how quick he died. How quick he dead. Like, in my last PB attempt, I died on Giant Tree and only lost like 30 seconds. That's because I had a really good walking up to Giant Tree, I think. Encounter rate spiked right at the end. They're doing so well. Honestly, here's a little random thing. I'm surprised I never got a little Daisy fight going to Razroll in my any percent runs. Like, there's like a different little Daisy fight that's a random encounter. It's like an area boss. I have never seen one in my PB attempts. I don't know why. I mean, I don't mind. It would be kind of funny to see. But the game crashes after. That one would be the most tilting thing. If the game crashes on Giant Tree on this run, I might cry a little. That would be so messed up, dude. Oh, what's SRD's idea? Shut my movement here so I can read. Beat the tree and read upon. I like it. I challenge you to a duel of read upon. Can't I just challenge the tree to mouse catching game instead? I prefer that. I like that idea more. One, two, three. Hey, it's a game to the, well, I guess it's not to the death, it's to the Shadow Realm. And we're playing for souls. At least that's what it's, I bet that's what Rita's gonna feel like. Playing Read Upon, that's what it's gonna feel like. We're playing for each other's soul. Loser loses their soul. Can I go down the stairs, please? Thank you. Eternal City, where's that from? Oh yeah, okay. It's from... I think you're the one that mentioned that before. I'm trying to remember where exactly. Camera angle better here. You want to rotate it. I want to go very slightly to the right, probably. Right there, that's perfect. Why couldn't Cedric upgrade our boat? Or why can't we get somebody to give us like a faster boat? That would be so nice. But it's such a nice thing for the game to have. Give me, you know what this game needed? This game needed Gen and Kamendal. They give you an engine that you can put on your boat to go faster. That's what we needed. We need Gen and Kamendal in this game. That's the people we're missing. Okay, there we go, thank you. I never thought I'd say this, but I missed Gen and Kamendal. Oh, whoa, 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 we're going off course! What was that? Oh my god, I'm having so much trouble lining up now. Right. Hey, maybe if they existed in this time, it would be, okay? Unlucky. There's the rock. Like the rockets, like... Yeah, that's what it was missing. I wish I really got to explore the ocean. This game, it's like a sandbox. Not nearly enough ocean to explore. Feels bad, man. We need like Minecraft ocean generation in this game. That's what it was missing. Agreed. You only have to travel for like a few minutes. That's so unrealistic. It wouldn't take that. It wouldn't be that short in real life. It shouldn't take you 5 minutes to travel to a different island. It should take you days. Where's the realism? 0 out of 10 game, not realistic at all. The weather system. I don't know if they had that kind of technology back when they made this. We're getting a little crazy here. Actually, I'm with you. That actually doesn't sound really cool. I want those. Make it, please. Hack it into the game. I want these things. I wasn't paying attention to my battle rate at all, but I think it was pretty good. That's probably why I didn't pay attention. I think it's a good battle rate. I don't really notice it. And then when it isn't, I start yelling because I'm so sick of the damn random battles because I get them all the time. Yeah, that was a really good battle rate. All girls need to be dressed like Jean. I'm not arguing with you there. I'm not arguing with you at all. I'm really tempted to like just put Jean in the first slot of my party later on, just so we can check her out. I might do. Oh no, I was gonna do it for a second, then I'm like, wait, I only have her when I'm moving island, so there's no point because that's like the only time I'd be walking around with her. Feels bad, man. You know what this game actually lacks? Boop physics. The boop physics in this game, not very powerful. Little Daisy dressed like Jean. Feels good, man. Oh no. Why? How dare you objectify little Daisy like that? It's messed up, man. It's just a little Daisy. It's not okay to objectify little daisies like that. Somebody ban this man. Dude, if this game had Suikoden Tactics World Travel, that would have actually been so good. It would have fixed all the problems with this game. I need more people dressed like Mizuki, also. Mizuki dresses nice. There's OP. Oh no. We're not into that sort of thing on this stream, Sovereign Might. Take that to your channel. Or there'll be no talk of that here. 2, 3... There it is. 4, there it is. Oh, it's still kind of slow. Alright, now we just match I guess. Alright, I think I messed up this battle in my last any percent run. I did one more cannon than I needed to, because I don't really have the instructions for this in my notes. And I kind of forgot. So let's do it properly this time around. Not in my PB. In my PB I did it properly, but like in my any percent attempt. Ship set, that's good, and then you... 1 up, 1 left, face right. So here's where I messed up last time. I'm pretty sure I didn't do standby here. Yeah, that was it. Batman, what's up, cat? Well, that doesn't make sense. If I didn't do standby, I should have gotten it. Look at that time save. Okay, I have like 30 seconds to save on this in my 90% run. Okay, so it's still pretty easy to PV, honestly. Like right now, this is the same route as any percent, and I've saved almost a minute. And I didn't have amazing splits early game. No, he has not. Batman's my cat. He's being annoying right now, so maybe I'll sell him to you. Food. Batman? He left. I opened the door for him and he left. What a jerk. If it was any percent runs trash any. Now that I'm looking at these splits a bit more, it feels like it. It definitely feels like it. Apparently it is trash. So, sub 225 is free, apparently. Now that I look at this run a bit more. Only I was good enough back then. I always forget about this screen. Like, this screen doesn't exist if you're leaving the ship, but it does exist if you're entering it. Always throws me off. Like, if I left the ship right now, I'd just end up on the cliff. But if I want to enter from the cliff, I get the cave screen. I don't know why they set it up like that. Hey, what are you talking about, Batman? That way, he will hunt you down. Like the criminal that you are. Enact vigilante justice. And by that, I mean he'll scratch at your door until he annoys you enough to, like, stop what you're doing, and then he'll just walk away. No! You're starting to sound like a Batman villain right now. That's something a Batman villain would say. Wow, this encounter rate, really? 2 battles on this walk on the cliff path. I mean, I've had good luck on this path so far in the run, but having 2 battles there is like, really? I'm not sure if I've ever had. No, I have had 2 before. Hey Gary and Emma, you're gonna be like this almost last people I recruit. Very end. Roots. Anyway. 1, 3. Those were really close together. I was not ready. Not ready. Nah, I'm good. My equipment isn't set up for that. Fine. I'll just have a god tier on the wait still run. This will be my only run of this. Ever. Like, there'll be no point after how godlike this run's gonna be. Never mind. Got stuck on the pebble. Forget what I said. Easy improvement right there. I have to restart now, actually. Oh, wrong way. I thought holding back would push me here. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Okay, I'll just reset now. I might as well. Real talk. That freaking defending oval split's pretty nutty. I just had a really good encounter rate going through that. That's like, that's gonna be hard to, like, again. It was very it was a very generous encounter rate. Forgot about that. Bye, Flair. I'll see you at the end of the game. Really? I got 3 battles on this cliff path. Crossing it the 3 times I had to cross it. Well, actually, one time I didn't even cross it. I just went back. Forget about the cave. Damn you, cave. All
right.
I'm missing some numbers there. Should be like roughly now. One more and then skip. Buttons. There we go. And we just skip CS times 11. Just chilling now. That's lost. I think it's better if I hold R1 before entering the map. Looks like that makes you go faster. Also, I got a battle really early here. That was a release, and I bribed it anyway. I hate that thing. Oh no, I don't. That's not even like the worst. I barely even think about that one. If I still had my exiting the null split right here, it'd be on pretty slow pace. I think so, yeah. I think it's just that you go for in-game time on that one. You just go for the best level time. It could be like a subcategory. We should make subcategories for all the Suikoden minigames. Could be fun. There should be a recruit reader percent where you just start off at like when you press start in your game, and recruit as fast as possible. There should be a run for that. There should be dragon horses. There should be the horse racing in Suikoden 3. There should be Georges for each difficulty, not just like whichever one. Different leaderboard for each one, of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't be legitimate. What other ones are there? Hey man, doesn't matter. It's still execution. You gotta press the buttons the fastest. See if you can cut off those frames, or see if you can get them onto a better RNG seed. Wasn't it already Suikoden 4? I could have sworn I had it set up. Yeah. Not that I mind. It wasn't, thank you. Otto's doing his job. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing that around here. But I am grateful. Maybe if we pull our money together, we can buy Suikoden. Since we mostly know coding, we'll crowdfund and develop it. If we still need money, we'll take out bank loans in Zero's Day, but it'll be cool. Oh no. Egbert all pieces percent. Ooh, that's a fun one. That's a fun category right there. You're gonna get so good at those mini games. You're gonna have to like memorize every opening and like how to counter efficiently. Thanks, Mr. Olman. Have a good night, man. It's sad, you're leaving right before the route changes. Like, up until this point, it was the same as any percent. But, it's gonna start changing now. But, have a good one, man. You could always catch the bot, if anything. And I'm gonna run this more later on. Oh, Zero's organs! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, chill, chill. I like my organs. I like my organs where they are, inside me. Really? I don't know, it's like it's buggy. I definitely clicked update information, but sometimes it doesn't update it. Like, it's really wonky. Freaking Twitch, man. You can't even get that, right? Come on. Chat, you made me crash into a rock. Almost game over. Just like, ship crashed, you're stuck at sea, you don't have your boat anymore. You get some mana rays that steal your wars, and it's just like a GG. It's over. Speedrun's dead. You're stuck on that. You're stuck on that rock forever, hoping somebody from Nay will swim out and find you. By the way, I can pick up the message bottle now for Renee, but there's no point. We're gonna recruit Renee later. And I'm gonna have a few more chances where it's like a bit more along the path. This is like the first place where the route starts to change a little bit. Although the change here is tiny. I just get one more person, I get Peralt. Check my back. Pretty sure I do. I could be wrong. Also, this is unlucky encounter rate. I mean, who doesn't like organs inside them? Come on. No homo, of course. Three battles, unlucky encounter rate here. Who's to blame? 0 with a glance, depending on context. Alright, first route change right here. It's time. We're doing something different. We did something different. We did it, boys. I'm actually forgetting what to do now. It all feels so unnatural now that I did that. Like, wait, what the hell do we do now? 4 encounters, that's really below average. Feels bad, man. I'm playing around with, like, it feels like if you hold R1 when you go circle to open the map, and then, like, pick your direction and go out, it feels like your boat already, like, picks up speed instantly. Instead of having that bit of, like, a little bit of acceleration time. Kind of interesting. It might be worth experimenting with more. You can save maybe, like, a quarter of a second everywhere or something. Which, added up in all the times where you do it, you'd probably save, like, a whole 3 seconds, maybe. Speed strats, baby. Strats. Anyway, it's time for everybody's favorite part in like 45-50 seconds or so. And it's time for wait, wow, that turned me away so hard. I'm not even near the boulder. What the hell? You guys see that shit? I was barely even near it. It made me do like a full freaking 180. And they gave me one more battle because of it. God damn it, game. Okay, never mind. Make that 30-40 seconds 1 minute. Because the game hates me. And the encounter rate here is going to be a bitch too, huh? Oh, good thing this isn't 80%. This isn't 80% because I'd be mad right now. I'm getting so many battles on this, but... Option 2. Alright, it's time for everybody's favorite part. I didn't even press it.
Hey there! Let the game begin!
Sure, I'll take it. That's not how I plan on playing this, but... Okay, that's a good start.
Settle the score? Let the game begin!
Let's see. Okay, I can toss the slides, I'll save the water for that. Actually, that's a pretty bad idea. Wait, which one did I have? Did I have Shampoo? Oh, freaking Lazo. Okay, since I'm gonna be using that. Dude, I'm actually smurfing. What the hell, dude? It's like perfect agreed upon so far. Who said this was gonna happen? God damn it! I'll never be able to beat this time! Oh my god, what is this starting hand? It's so good! Oh my god. Yeah, we'll use lightning here. Oh, and I just got that. That's insane. Oh, and I got that, so I can use one of these.
I'm not gonna lose.
He has two Pablos. Shit, I don't think I can reach. This is really awkward. I'll toss this for now. I think he has all the Pablos. Or she has all the Pablos. Give me something else I can work with here.
I'm not gonna lose. Reach.
Uh-oh. Ha! Poggers.
Settle the score? Let's settle the score. You get a bonus if you win a certain number of games.
Wow. That was actually an insane Rito. What the hell, dude? Oh, man. What the fuck, dude? Freaking, I'm never gonna be able to beat that read-upon, man. That was an insane read-upon. What was that? I got like all elemental pieces in 2 of them, and an amazing second game as well. Oh, poor Rita. She had no chance. What the fuck, dude? Why game? This is gonna be like world record. What was the foretold prophecy? That was the foretold prophecy. You predicted it, dude. I remember. I remember. That was crazy.
Well,
All right.
what?
Rage Vicky, Thunder Gene, Wizard Gene. Rage Vicky. So this one changed from 108 or from any percent. I now give Vicky the Rage Rune again because I don't need her to have a super high magic anymore, which means I can give her the speed gear. Let's go teach Mitsuba a lesson. We're gonna teach her a lesson.
I'm gonna come at you with. Then, shall we have a little?
I have no idea what that one is. Okay, she's dead. I actually just realized I don't have the dual quotes for her. Game crashes after Giant Tree. No, I think we have to save before Giant Tree now because of this. Okay, so how will this best equip work out? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Magic Hand, Silver Anklet, that's Associate Thief Shoes. Over the Dead, Bonded. Okay, wow, it actually worked out nicely. And you get 1 Magic Ring. I forgot I was supposed to do a, Mixed Herbs on Lazo, and I didn't check Vicky's speed. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna do that fairly quickly. On this one, I'm just gonna be safe here. Really? Oh well. Well, that kind of started. I'm not gonna complain about the random battle. You have 1 of 3. Yeah, we are good. Alright, Mixed Herbs on Lazo, and going Hammer. Let's see Vat's quote. No, right? The freaking, the cartwheel is so random, dude. He just, like, randomly decides to do a cartwheel in a special attack. And it just one-shots basically everyone. Oh, that's not true. If they guard, it doesn't one-shot them. I mean, like, if they guard first turn, you can no longer one-shot anyone, I think. Besides yourself, maybe. Like, this game has a weird mechanic where the first turn of a duel always does more damage. I don't know why it works that way. Or, like, the details of how it works. But you always get like way more damage out of the first turn over any other turn. Really strange. I do want to change this. I just... We're going the right way, right? I need to go southwest. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh man, not Laszlo. They'll be just too shocked by the sheer elegance of his cartwheel that they'll never be able to counter-strike. Like, imagine you get into a street fight, and you got your fists up, you're ready to go. All of a sudden, the guy walks back, starts running at you, and does a cartwheel. Like, you'll be too shocked to ever be able to counter. But then how will it be a cartwheel if he doesn't have his hand on the ground? If he does like a freaking full flip, like cartwheel style, not like facing forward but facing the side, or sideways flip before he hits, that'd be insane. That'd be some next level acrobatic stuff. Nobody would ever mess with him. Alright, I'm not gonna talk to the pirate or the mermaid, because I don't feel like it does anything at this point. I hope I don't forget to do it later. It's really important that I don't forget. Because it actually messes up my recruitment for another mermaid too. And then that messes up my recruitment for another mermaid. So, it's like a whole chain effect. Also, I hope I actually recruit her quickly. I think it's not RNG. I think she just once you pass a certain spot in the ocean, she auto-joins. But I haven't confirmed that. But we don't have to worry about that until after former friend battle. Speaking of, okay, it's option 1. You can do option 2 also, but it's a bit more text for cutscene. Dude, Rebuild was actually so close to being used in this run. She actually has a really good magic set and she starts the 2 win rune slots. I really wanted to use her, but her magic doesn't get high enough for a level 4 spell before Moving Island. So, we don't. I would gladly use her. And her strength is a bit too low to be used as a physical fighter, even though she has the attributes to make a good one. The only thing she's missing is a good strength. But that's important.
Have a seat.
Oh, one more.
So.
Yep.
Well.
Aboard, I suppose.
No, I think it's still fine. We can make the last split friend again, and this one will be former friend, because that's what the war battle's called. I wouldn't be surprised if I pulled that off, honestly. I would not be shocked at all if I do that at some point. If I just kill him on accident. You know, accident. Completely unintentional.
Miss Carter,
You guys
we came.
eating a
Yeah.
that's Ross
Is
to mine. Oh, that's further. I'm sure
how could
they didn't.
Let her get.
I can't. It must be.
No, I had to yawn. The text ended. It's forever. Oh no. I don't know if that's okay. I didn't even see the cutscene. I didn't even see the triangle to skip it. I skipped it so damn fast. One.
Hey, look. What?
No, so wrong there.
That's a. How?
Okay, my war battle setup's gonna be a little bit different here, so let's make sure I get this right. I don't have the best notes on this stuff yet either. Okay, so you're just gonna be Vicky, and I can you, and you I can swap for Reno. I can add anyone there. Laszlo, Tal, and Herbie. I played around of trying to like use room cannons on Snow, but his ship is really tanky. Even if it was 60 base magic, he takes like 55. It would be a free shot, which is too slow. And you'll never be able to get like 3 queen shots off in a row, so. I don't know why I bothered freaking. Oh, wow, Laszlo doesn't even do enough damage on that guy. Okay, so if I try to strat again, I should have Herbie attack the left one. Yeah, that does enough damage that way. Laszlo and Herbie attack the same one, and then Town kind of attack their own. Good to know. Oh yeah, that's a little bit different from before. I easily know my captain. Than Laszlo. Oh, this is gonna be all gold. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be nothing but gold splits. Feels good, man.
Let's go.
Wrong way for a second. Just orientation trips you up sometime. Or trips me up sometime, not by you, yeah. Random battles already. Heals 2 times 4. Oh, my sum of best time is going up. Now it's impossible to get 111. 35. I want to go. Actually, this angle looks about right. I think it's pretty close. You're not wrong. You just whines is like, how did it come to this? How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep. He's calling a cab. Literally quotes from the game. Actually, I'm gonna bring something up here. Okay. So normally 90% any fight of 3 is good enough here. Well, that's still true. But like the 4 killer fish fight has a much, like it's a lot better here now. Because my XP is getting split between 4 people, the fact that there's 4 enemies helps a lot. But 3 still works. I can't take a group of 2 though. A group of 2 will not give me enough XP. Well, actually, it probably would, but I don't like it, so we're not gonna do that. They can even make it into a mini game, where it could be like a whack-a-mole game, but with Snow's head. How about we use the ores that the mana ray stole from us? Right, I'll take this battle. I could bring him to Giant Tree. Sadly, I can't. I could bring him to Cray. But if I bring Snowbee to Giant Tree, I will never get past that boss. I know we're memeing, but I'll just be stuck on that fight forever. Freaking trying to do Giant Tree with 3 people is just like, no. Not happening. That was way too weak. Yeah, that'd be okay. We go ahead and attack this. I like that idea. Wow, I lined up the path so well. Look at that. That is such a good job lining this up. Hey, look, it's Walters! 3 whole Walters right there. No, I'm gonna get my... I'm trying to think of like a way to get my hand as far away from the directional buttons as possible. So I don't accidentally kill this guy. Let the seed determine his fate. It's faster than picking option 2, which is where you ask him to join you. We don't take your kind around here. This the Pirates is 1-1, right? Nice soup. Alright, so here, it's really important I don't forget this. Gotta talk to this guy over here. Maybe I've done it earlier, but I'm not sure if it triggers it earlier. I've had issues, or I think I've had issues with it before. Here, if I just hold up forward, or up right. Oh. I do this first, I guess. There she is. Got a little on. Now we talked to Yugetsu since we were already here. Get Shiramine. And then we cast the net. And we depart. Strats. And that's like the opposite of strats. I did not want to go to Nest of Pirates right there. Literal opposite of strats. I was thinking maybe I should go talk to Peralt there, but it's too early, I think. That's like one of my first like kind of cool strats right there. We set up the Shiramine recruitment really nicely, and if we cast the net too early, it can actually fill up before we get the mermaid that we need to catch in the net, because that's like a while later. And from here, it should be okay. This is one of the things I'm actually a bit concerned about. If my net like fills up too early, I won't be able to catch the mermaid that I need to catch later on. So I think we'll be fine. And if not, I do have a backup, more or less. It's not an elegant backup. I literally just swim around and try again. Oh man. Snow's arm should have been the best weapon in the game. You should have been able to like equip it as an accessories and get like plus 150 attack or something.
I will bring...
Listen,
If you kill him, you take his arm, you get that as an item, and then you can just like use it to destroy everything. That would have been cool. Like there's an accessory called the God Hand. Wait, no, never mind. It wasn't an accessory. It was like arm gear called God Hand. It's actually really OP in tactics, but in this game it's nothing special. But Batman? My door's closed. That was him. How did he do that? But they should give me like a Snow's arm accessory. Oh, I'm impressed. The door's closed pretty well. Not in here. Alright, it's got the damage roll. Good time here too, I think. What is that? What is that? I moved like a centimeter after my forced battle. I got another battle. I think I'm starting to learn more about how this game's encounter rate works. Honestly. I feel like, So I feel like the way it works is once you enter a screen, there's a certain value that resets. And the value, like, it keeps on going up while you're on that screen until you get a battle. And the higher the value, the higher probability of you getting a battle. Then once you find a battle, it resets itself. That's what it feels like. Batman came in and then went to go eat food, which is outside my room. Batman, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't remember this being so far. Yo, Big Bonk Walls, thank you for the host, dude. Everyone, welcome. That is a big host. So, we're doing Suikoden 4 When the Wait Star, which is basically we recruit everyone. And we bitch about encounters. That's basically what this speedrun is. It's a lot of fun. And right now we just got our strategist. Need to close my door. There we go. Perfect. Perfect time for Batman to get here. We can get the cat cam going. Then you can see like, the black spot on the chair in the background. What the hell? I'm actually getting so many battles. Thanks for host, Pick Balls. What were you doing today? I'm guessing, you were running Fantasy Star? How did that go? Okay, hold on. Think for a second. I wouldn't mind, honestly. Suikoden 1, Suikoden 4, 108 Star back to back wouldn't be too bad. I think that'd be really cool. I would actually like to do that.
What's
Anyway, so normally we have to do a Lino here, but because we tell him we accept this challenge, we actually don't have to fight him. Because this game is logical like this. Just in time for Twitch Spanish. Also, I had a god tier read upon. So, in this category, you have to recruit all characters. And there is one character that requires you playing a minigame, which is a lot like, actually, I don't even know what game it is. But, it's a lot of RNG, and I had like a god tier read upon. I've never had one that good even in practice. It was near instant. It was insane, so I'll never be able to match that again. It was kind of crazy. Okay. Got the Bartholomew issue. I don't know if it's faster than Mirror here. Mahjong, there we go. It was like Mahjong. Members, okay. Gotta add Kenneth, add Vicky, and then add... Still doing Kenneth here. I don't need to take him, but... I can use him for a few parties later on, I guess. I'm still kind of... This is my first attempt at this run, for anyone... Well, for everyone that doesn't know, so I'm still kind of, like... learning. I redid the whole route for this category recently. There's only been one other runner that's tried. His name is Seabats. He did a run a long time ago, like 2014. He got something along the lines of like a 4-hour run or so. I'm trying to beat that. I think it shouldn't be too bad. I'm estimating somewhere around like 3 hours, 3:15. But the only thing I'm really concerned with is, like, I can still make a lot of mistakes, because I'm not used to this yet. In terms of, like, safety, there isn't too much that can really go wrong. There are... The final boss fight's, like, the scariest thing, probably, in the run that's still left. Oh, and there's a, like, one RNG thing that I have to worry about, one recruit, where I need a random battle to show up. A bit of a pain in the ass. His name is Gao, and it's a random battle. But besides that, most of this stuff's like left over is pretty safe. And this game has a nice continue function, so like if I die anywhere, I just like, I hit continue and I restart from the same place. So I think the only way to like, there's really no way to lose a run, so we should be finishing this guaranteed. Let me close my door. Of the cat cam. Alright, so a bit of a boss fight coming up. This originally was, well, this boss in casual play is really hard, because the thing about it is you can't attack it with short-range characters. Anybody with a melee weapon can't hit it. And in this route, that's where a lot of your damage comes from. Because you can start with really OP equipment, and it gives you a ton of strength, gives you fury status, and all your autos do a ton of damage. But that's not an option against this boss. So what we do is we use our mages. We give them magic boosting equipment because it's actually useful in this game, unlike every other Suikoden, where it's like practically useless. Because like it's a multiplier kind of. I don't know exactly how the math works. But, oh yeah, the only way to lose this run is giant tree crash. Sometimes the game likes to crash after the final boss. That's fun stuff right there. Okay, as I was saying, I can't do physical here, as you can see people's attacks are blacked out. So we're gonna do a Rune Unite. Huh? Okay, well, we just found a way to make this hard. Apparently, Jin didn't get enough magic to have a level 4 spell. This has never happened before. What the hell? I did not know this was something that could happen. Okay, that's the first time that's ever happened. And I had a good level up battle too. Did I just get really unlucky with stat growths? I don't know why this happened. Okay, how much damage have I done so far? And you put Jean to sleep, of course. Of course. Oh, there's nothing for you to do besides maybe heal Jean. I can use mixed terms on Vicky, give her level 4 spell back. At this point, I'm just improvising. This has gone horribly off the rails. But this guy can't really kill you. I'm just losing a ton of time. No, the rings. I have the rings on Jean. It doesn't factor in rings for magic points. I was short like a little bit of magic. Are you kidding me? Of course you put it to sleep again. Of course, dude. I'm gonna mix Herb's Lazo. I think his Earthquake actually does more damage than Vicky's Final Flame. I've actually never seen this before. So the thing is, 90% when I do my level up fight, I have a group of 3. I have Jean and Vicky and Lazo, the main character of the party, so they all get the XP split between them 3. But in 108 Star, I have Rita because when you recruit someone, they auto-join your party. Oh, nice, woke her up. So I had to split in between 4 people, and apparently that messed up my XP enough that she didn't have a level 4 spell for this fight. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into. I better use some Stones of Magic or something. I don't want to do another level up fight that's slow. Like, I'm not sure if I just got really bad base magic, or if it's like it's actually a range that I have to be concerned with. But this fight took like 2 minutes longer than it normally did right now. This is normally a 2-spell fight. I do a Rune Unite with Vicky and Jean that does 3,000 damage, and then I do Mother Earth, Earthquake, and that finishes it off. So that was just horrendous. Alright, this is normal. Lena, Kika, Herbie. I feel like that was just really bad luck with magic growths or something. I don't think that should be a recurring problem. But it's something I should be aware of. Another thing, since I'm running New Game Plus, not only do I have access to like my equipment from my previous playthrough and all my items, runes, money, I also have cutscene skip, which is the main reason to run this with New Game Plus. Without it, the game is like at least 4 hours longer. Almost over double the length, pretty much. So, you guys won't get to watch any story, sorry. Talk to him, I need to talk to him to set up his recruitment. You don't actually, there's a dice minigame you can play with him, but you don't have to do it to recruit him, so I'm never gonna do it. This game also has built-in turbo text. Another really nice thing about it. You hold R1 triangle, it automatically skips text as if you had turbo. It is such a relief from my usual speedrun games where I just have to destroy my hands mashing through text. Like, in Suikoden 1, if you wanted to mash text optionally, or optimally, it's, you have to mash 2 buttons. In Suikoden 2, optimal text mashing is 4 buttons. That's where it really hurts. And this game, I literally just hold 2 buttons. It's a really nice change. Anyway, these guys want to join us, but then they say they don't because I need to show them that I love them. I get them a rose crest. That guy's a narcissist. Okay. Do this. Do my rune attachments here. Give everybody double strikes. This just doubles my attack and makes me take double damage from attacks. But you don't get hit often enough for me to care about taking double damage. I just want the double damage myself. Now we're going to sharpen all our weapons. I have a second to drink here. And I gotta do my equipment menu. I haven't figured out all my equipment menus for this yet, so this will be a little awkward. I don't disagree. I wish that was an option. Bringing back is actually, well, it's not that annoying to recruit. The guy that I need to talk to recruit him is kind of out of the way, but I have to recruit him anyway. I guess I don't really care too much. But he, like, a few recruits also rely on having him. So if I beat him to death, I'd probably miss out on I think I'd miss out on 2 other characters. No, 3 other characters. 4. Because I assume Mickey won't join me if I beat his boss to death. And then there's Gareth, who makes the Rose Crest. There's Millie, who is supposed to get married to him, although she doesn't want to. Well, I'll explain that more later. And there's Etienne, who's his, like, singer. Okay, I can give you 1 power ring. Give you Ogre Boots, give you Ogre Boots. And I can give you a power ring again. Just placing here, just to get back to the 2nd floor faster than I can tell. Yeah. Scroll down a little bit too far in my notes. Oh, not really. Alright, so I'm gonna be coming back to this place like 2 more times. So right now we're trying to get their, like, town to side with us in the war. So I gotta go talk to their village chief. And I'm picking up a message bottle there. That lets us recruit another character a bit later on. Actually, it's like, you can recruit him almost at the start, but we recruit him at the very end, because he requires more swimming. And the closest place to swim to him from is not available till like the very end. I want to go from Obel. Then we just like talk to him. We gotta bully him into his town joining us. He says to come back a little later. So the game, I think the way the game intended for you to do this was you talk to him, and then you go to the next area, Nanal, who you also need. Like you need that town to join your side also. Also, I took a ship path here. I should have went. Oh well. And you're supposed to go from here to Nanal and then back here. I think that's what they had in mind. But you can just like re-enter this town and it'll work. Okay. I did not want to enter this room. I just got out of this room. This movement here is actually more annoying than I thought it was. Steve Bad said in his world record run, or his run, that it's like annoying. I knew it was annoying, but I never messed it up this hard to practice. Okay, so now we go back to Middleport, and we get Rain back in Vicky. Because we got that Rose Crest. And this is where it's going to be a little bit harder for me. I'm not as comfortable with this part of the route yet, because this is my first time doing it. Like the first hour, 20 minutes or so are pretty much the same between 90% and 108. So there are very minor differences, if any. But from this point on, it starts to change a bit. Gotta talk to this lady for an interior design book. We're gonna need that to recruit someone later. Or he gets stuck on a dog. To her, we needed to talk to that NPC in the inn, the one that didn't give us the Rose Crest for her to appear. Talk to him because you need to talk to him 3 times every time you visit to recruit him. And talk to her. Could have done that all better. And we got her, the person with her Oscar joins us automatically, but it doesn't say that he does it, so it throws you off. It's like, how do you get this guy? But he auto joins. Now we go to Mordo. I can change my party already now that I'm thinking about it, but I used to. So there's some con artists in the bath area over there. It's like the little house to our right. That they like offer a nice bath where you get to chill for a bit. They offer to sponge you back, and they're like, okay, that'll be 10,000 poch, which is like the currency in this game. And then you're like, hell no. So then they try to fight you, and then you kick their asses. That's actually not well. It's not a hard fight, but they're stronger than they are when you recruit them. I actually don't know the angle to go to Deserted Island here. It should be something like this. Yeah, there it is. I could have taken a better line. But we're going to do that later, because they are actually kind of a hard fight, so I want to have a better party for it. So we're going to delay that. Even with my better party later on, I still can't one-shot the fight, unless I bring a different party, which would cost me more time to set up. But we can two-shot it in a pretty efficient way, where they should only do attacks, they shouldn't do any magic. Magic takes longer in this game, because of cast times and animations. So I do that later on. Plus it gets us a bit more XP, which is nice for our main party that we're gonna use for the final boss. Okay, so this one I wanna pay attention. There's nothing hard about this, but the sequence of events that you have to do here is a little awkward. So there's a cave over here that we met our first mermaid in. And at the end of the cave, there's gonna be a guy taking a bath. And he's like, hey, get the hell out of here. Because it's not clothed. But then it's like, okay, go get my clothes for me, please. So then you have to leave the cave, go get his clothes, come back, and then he says, leave until I get dressed. So then you have to leave the cave again. And then re-enter. And then you can finally get him. So I have to go through here. Chipu Island. Oh, no. This is Deserted Island. Or this is Mercenary Island. Chipu does not get any money in my Suikoden Tactics playthrough. Not anymore. I already did it once. He gets nothing. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of battles here. Once I have a run, like, figured out, there's the guy. It's like, hey, who's there? I'm not decent. Once I have my run figured out a bit more, I'm gonna get a lot more upset about all these random battles. Also, you gotta make sure that you trigger this before you escape Talisman out of here. Or his clothes won't be there. But now we escape. Not yet, but I will next time I play. Damn you, Chipu. You're always so close to being useful, but you never are useful. His clothes are in like a knapsack, apparently. Weird. Right? He looks so ridiculous when he has money, it's just silly. Does he get a monocle? I'm trying to remember if he gets a monocle. I remember he gets like a bunch of bling. Question is, does he have a monocle? Encounter rate is actually god-awful. Even though I don't care too much about this run, like in terms of like time losses to battles and stuff. Each battle takes like 5 seconds or so, which isn't a humongous deal. And like since you're playing New Game Plus, you can bribe them all. Okay, guys, skip. Yeah. So he makes you leave the cave completely. You can't go to the next screen over. Because you might catch a glimpse of him changing. So you have to leave the cave completely and then walk through the whole cave again. In total, we run through this cave 6 times in this run. Because you have to do 4 in the story. And then 2 for Taisuke. No, 3 for Taisuke, actually. So 7 times. We run through this cave 7 times in this run. Nothing special about it whatsoever. It's just like a cave with some boulders and a pond at the end. Hot spring, I guess. The hot spring can heal you. I guess that's something. It's not like you need it. Do I need it? Alright, so you might think, hey, we're done. Also, there's a sparkly thing on the floor over there. It's a lucky ring, I think. It's something that's available earlier on, but we have no reason to pick it up, so. Do. Give me a battle right here. I just needed to like turn around and re-enter. Give me a battle in that time. Wait, what do you know? There's a mermaid here now. Where are the villains? Villain's the mermaid we met here earlier. Now we just make the mirror, get back on our ship. Wait. Oh, never mind. My notes are correct. Okay, so rain back. I don't have notes on where these guys are in the menu, so... Okay, I could have done the order a little bit better. I even have a to-do there. To-do menu instruction. Right, so now we go back to Nay. Is it? No, I think there's more backtrack. I mean... Alright, that cutscene triggers a different recruitment quest later on. That's why I bring Chipu here. Oh, not the only reason. But yeah... Oh, wrong way. Lost my train of thought. Completely lost my train. So anyway, remember how I mentioned that we have to come back later to trigger this? Normally you're supposed to do another area before this, but like the trigger point is like you getting back onto the world map. So as long as you get back to the world map and then come back, you're good. If you leave by teleporting and then teleport back right away, it actually won't trigger properly because you like the trigger point for a lot of these things where you have to like come back later is going to the world map. Let's see. Kevin Pam, recruit Gareth. Gareth is the guy that made the Rose Crest that let us get Rain back, and we need Rain back in the party to get him. To show him his, like, gratitude or something, I don't know. And now we go to Middleport. So there's an NPC here that we need to talk to trigger a different recruitment quest. It doesn't appear until you make the alliance with Ney Island. That's why we go to Ney first. And this is the NPC talking about Rainback's forced marriage. Or arranged marriage. Same thing, really. And this triggers a different recruit showing up in the Null later, which is where we're going to go after this. That's like the next story thing. Talk to Keen, talk to Charlemagne. Like I said, we have to talk to this guy 3 times to recruit him, so I just have to talk to him right there. Am I not turboing that? Alright, got that one. That's like this. There's only one recruit left that requires Rain back. And she's not available yet. We're gonna get her later on. So anyway, Nanal is right next to Ney, which is this island over here. It has 2 parts. It has the Kobold settlement, and it has this the town that we were just in. So we want to have our ship nearby here before we go to the last, before we go to Nanal. The best way to set it up is to do either this, well, this last. Because if I do the Ney part last, I wouldn't have talked to the chief yet to recruit Kevin and Pam and like get my alliance. Why did that not trigger? Oh, I'm stupid. See, this is like me not being that familiar with the run yet. I messed up. It's no big deal. I just lost the time running over there. I forgot we have to talk to an NPC here to trigger the next quest. Like right there, if you have Chipu with you when we entered Ney last time, we saw that quick cutscene. And then we can talk to the NPC and he continues the recruitment quest for these guys over here. Says that there's some shady guys that have been hanging around recently, selling shady stuff in the trading shop. So. And they are shady. They're thieves. They steal from us, the bastards. And they steal our golden seal, which is kind of like our proof of our leadership, that we've been made leader by Obol. So it's kind of important. I actually can't continue the story without it. We go over here, and it's time for the best part of the run. Not really. Okay, I don't have notes for this. It's okay. It's skip cutscene, option 1, skip cutscene, and then it's turbo.
Chop, and you?
So, sit, to tell,
What?
and
Wait.
huh?
Anyway, different kinds of backtracking in, excuse me, between 3 and 4.
Chop.
Ah. Almost died. In 3, there's like, the backtracking takes longer, but there's less of it. In 4, there's more backtracking, but it doesn't take as long. Ooh, smurfing. Get over here! There you are. Oh my god, 88-second mouse catching. Dude, I'm so good at this game. Easy. I didn't even practice this. Is there any more stuff here? Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna get this last guy. So to recruit this guy, we have to recruit the guy we got earlier in the trading shop named Peralt. He has a newspaper. And his first issue mentions this guy and how he, I think, betrayed Kuluk and in the attack on the Luya or something. Something along those lines. We have to read that issue before we can recruit him. So now we got him. And now we can go and continue the story. Oh, there's one more cutscene here. One more cutscene.
They've all...
no.
Come on. When we...
Read upon is the best part of the run.
You really... Now.
On this run, it definitely was. Freaking, I will never be able to get that good of a read upon again. That read upon was insane, dude. Alright. I went the wrong way a little bit. The angle's a bit wonky there. Alright, so now we go to the Null. This is the next story place. It's also the next place where I'll be doing a lot of recruiting, but annoying thing about the Null. Oh, It's not a big deal. But there's this really huge boulder in front of the entrance, and it has a way bigger hitbox than it looks like. If I crash into it, that's gonna like maybe go all the way around. It's gonna push my boat all the way to the side. Happened earlier today. Also, this is probably the most annoying part of this whole speedrun slash game. The boat travel is slow, and there's a lot of it, and there's a lot of random battles. It's like the biggest critique of this game. So, in a speedrun, we try to minimize that as much as possible, which is what I've done with this route. I don't think I do any unnecessary sailing. Every place that we like have to sail, there's actually technically there's one place that's unnecessary, but it's faster to do it. When we went here earlier, that was necessary. Because there's no way we could have done Moving Island without Jean. I mean, there was, apparently. I freaking just did it without her because she slept through the whole fight. But, she makes that fight a lot faster. So, right here, the game forces you to take, Lino, and then it kicks out your whole party, so... automatically gets rid of my recruiting party I had, which was Rainback Chipu. Hey, thank you for the follow, Tibius20. Well, it's me, it automatically kicks out my recruiting party of Chipu, Rainback, and Sigurd, which I needed for like, all different people. I didn't mention it, but the guy I talked to like in the corner in Middleport, the like in black robe, suspicious, creepy looking guy, that was Keen. He's only there if you have Sigurd in your party. And then to recruit him, you have to remove Sigurd from your party. Hey Iron God, how you been, man? Long time no see. Alright, that was a good auto. So I tried to have my lowest accuracy people attack the same ones here. That'd be Herbie and Lino, just in case one of them misses. International read upon circuit. Let's do it. Let's set it up. Okay, one more. Oh, I see what you did there, Chrono. It took me a second. Here. They give us a nice bet to stay in here. They basically told me to like go fuck yourselves for trying to like join or ally with them. And then they tell us to run an errand for them as like a sign of forgiveness, because we beat up the Kulik soldiers the Kulik guards that attacked us at the front, and they want to side with them. They're like, hey, go fuck yourselves, go get us some medicine, go steal some medicine from the elves, that we can give to the Kulik as like, what's it called? Like as a gift, and that's for like forgiveness for you kicking their asses. But the elves have other ideas. By the way, there isn't a ton of elves in this game. There's, I think, 3 elves in the whole game. There's this, like, tree coming up that's, like, their home. But it's literally, it has, like, 1 room in it. And there's 3 elves total in the game, as far as I know. There's a chief, and then there's 2 that we recruit. One that we have at the start of the game, but we don't get her till later. And Selma, who we'll get after this story thing. She's actually really cool. I wish I could have used her in speedrun, but she just doesn't make sense. This segment right here is also like the best time you ever have to level people up. There's 5-4 fights with high-level enemies. So anyone that's not available at this point is really hard to work in. Welcome back, Sovereign Might. So it's like I recruit basically every character in the game, but I only use one character that I don't use in any percent. His name's Ted, and he's really good. He's like he has a true rune. As also in the first game. Everyone else, like, I use the same people as any percent simply because it's, like, it's convenient to level them all up and they have good enough stats. I mean, Kika's always good because of her Falcon Rune. She does a ton of damage. Herbie has really good speed and strength, which is important for Giant Tree. Lino isn't that good, but you're just stuck with him for so many forced parts of the game that it makes sense to use him. And then Vicky and Jean are 2 main mages. Ted will get and we'll use him because he has an OP True Rune. And really good stats as well. Random encounter with Snow's Haunted Arm. Yeah, it happened. Dude, someone might've been calling everybody out in chat today. Everyone's just like a liar or a loser, man. Being real rude. How could you? They do this. Alright. Anyway, 3-force battles here, nothing interesting. Like I said, since this is New Game Plus, all the battles are pretty trivial besides like the final boss. Like, okay, Herbie, you missed. Not as trivial when they miss. And you can lose time. Like, they can never kill you, but you can lose time if, like, if people miss, or if my auto orders back and they get the magic off. That takes a decent chunk of time. But at this point, you're fairly strong. Your hit rate's decent. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Damn. For those of you that don't know, SRD27 does in fact speedrun card stories. Okay, I still have a split here. I wasn't sure. Alright, so I split here when I recruit him. Then we get a bit more text. And glowing hand mirror. Alright, so I gotta change my party again. I don't need Lino. I don't have notes here on where these guys are. Oh, whatever, I found it really quick. I need these two for some recruits. Mitsuba was actually, like, viable in terms of the speedrun. You get her early enough that you can level her up. And she has pretty good base strength. But the problem is she has a really bad base speed, and I need someone really fast for what's it called? For Giant Tree. So she's not really usable because of that. Okay. So we can get Selma now. She's just available as soon as you finish the story quest. You just have to talk to her and say you want her to join. Here's Millie's forced arranged wife right here. That she does not. She wants no part of this. These scoundrels are trying to find her so she can marry Rainback. Rainback had no idea that any of this was happening. It was set up by his father. I was like, how dare you scoundrels? I was like, yeah, you can come on the ship. I have no intention of marrying. We get Millie. She's actually kind of annoying to route in, because you can't trigger the NPC that triggers her quest until you have Naze on your side, and you need Rainback in your party, and you need Rainback for this fight, so it's a little annoying. But we make it work. So here we're going to talk to Eugene. His mom's like, hey, you're useless. Go join the army so you can do something with your life. Basically what happens here. He's actually really good in Suikoden Tactics, which is kind of like a... Story-wise, it's like a successor/predecessor for this game. Pretty good in that one. But here, he's pretty useless. Alright, we're gonna talk to Gunther again. This guy shows up in different towns, asking if we want to play games with him, and we never do. We never play games with him. Because, screw Chinchirone, it's a dice game, and it is one of the worst parts of running Suikoden 1 and 2. So, if we can choose not to do it, we will never do it. This guy was suckered by Mitsuba earlier, so we need to bring her to talk to him. And Maxine, just like, every time we see her, she's like, Engard wants to fight us. And Kika just one-shots her with Falcon Rune. Feels good, man. That's 2000 HP right there, by the way. And we're done with that. And we teleport to Nest of Pirates, because there's some recruits we can get here. Dude, there is no Spark Crystal in this game, man. I wish there was. It would actually make a lot of fights so much easier, but there's no Spark in this game. I wish there was. Fix all my speed issues. So Spark Crystal or Spark Rune is a rune fairly common in the series. And what it does is, if somebody with Spark Rune attacks, the rest of your party goes next. So like the enemies won't get a turn as will go after you as soon as you get your Spark Crystal person to attack. It's really useful. Use it in 2. You don't use it in 1. It would have been amazing in this game. Alright, time to change my party again. I no longer need Rainback. I need Katarina? Okay, there she is. I need Mizuki. Where's Mizuki? I need to add this to my notes. I haven't figured out these menus yet. Alright, and now we're gonna go to Nate Kobold again. And we're gonna go fight Maxine. You might remember that his field was empty earlier. Oh, well, I'm not there yet. This is Suspension Bridge. Maybe make that dump cap 4%? What would that be? I'm Tai Hobot. I guess I should work on that. If people are actually interested in it. I'm just lazy. It takes work to code things. I want to like make it tied in, like maybe do something with the points, but I couldn't figure out like what to do with it. Well, anyway, there's Maxine. She wants to fight us again because that's what she does. That's her thing. We just attack Lazo, Falcon Rune, and as long as Lazo gets his attack off and doesn't miss, it's a one-shot. Once again, if she actually attacks you, she can like one-shot you. She has really good damage, but not an issue. Okay, and here comes the one part I'm kind of worried about. We're gonna go out here. So earlier we had our fisherman cast his net for net fishing. And we were trying to find a mermaid. Did we get it? Yeah, we got her. Okay, this is like the one thing I was concerned about. So that's the 4th mermaid. We also got a bunch of other random crap that I don't care about. I need to fix this camera, this makes it awkward. Makes you prove 4 and sweet. Ooh, I like it. That would be a fun category. Our favorite Nate Kobold is Jean, of course. What's my favorite character in all of Suikoden? I don't know. I don't know. Miyakis. Miyakis. There we go. It took me a while. I had to think of my favorite waifu. It was Miyakis. Vicky is a good one too. I'd put her in like top 15, top 10 even. But, ah man, Miyakis with the violence. Too much. Miyakis is his best waifu, and that makes her favorite character. If Victor was actually useful in battle, he'd be up there, just because he has the best lines by far in the series. But Victor is so useless in combat, I can't, in good conscience, choose him as my favorite. Because he has no magical abilities, he misses 90% of the time, it's like, if only you were good. Wait, that's not... Oh, Sovereign Might, okay. Wait, what? What am I ranked lower in? Hey, what now? What is going on in my chat right now? Okay, that's the 5th mermaid right there. The reason we do Luya now, we want to do it after doing Nei because it's the closest island, so least sailing possible. But I also need all other 4 mermaids recruited before I come here, or I can't recruit her. She only shows up once you have the other 4. That's why this is routed in fairly late. And then there's another recruit in here that requires you to have Mizuki in your party. So that's why we need Mizuki here. She's not useful for anything else. I actually thought about using her in the run, but not really worth it. Like, I need someone fast for the crate fight. I thought she'd maybe have a good enough base speed that I don't have to do her equipment, and she'd be fast enough, but that's not the case. Even with, like, me getting her extra level, she won't hit 130 speed, which is what I'm looking for. Like, stuck. Where am I? Movement in this game isn't the easiest thing, by the way. Moving here is pretty awkward. There we go. Okay, I haven't actually tested this. So this guy requires a flower seed to recruit him. I transferred one in because New Game Plus. But I've never done that before. It should work fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cutscene. Put that in my notes. Cutscene there. And last but not least, we give him Kate, who requires Mizuki. Alright, now we go to Middleport. That was like one of our first big recruitment quests right there. I already have the item. I mean, even if it didn't transfer over, it'd be super easy to get. You can get it in trading shop here or in Nay. It's really like it would be really along the way. It's like the most non-issue item. I would just have to like spend an extra 10 seconds like opening up the trading menu and buying it. Like I can literally just get it when I get paroled, or when I can get it when I get when I trigger the NPC for Champo No Cool. I can just buy it there. It would literally cost me like 5 seconds. Really not an issue. And like when it comes to 108 star runs, or like 108 recruiting everyone, there's always like 1 or 2 stars in each game that require like some certain pain in the ass item or something. This game is not one of them. The worst item is right there, the flower seed, and that thing is super easy to get. You can buy it in any trading shop. Alright, option 2, no setup required. Yeah, I think that's right. That would have been nice. I wish you could do that. That would make the game better. Alright, so this battle we're going to do just by boarding this guy real quick. The ship on the right there actually betrays them and attacks them, but if I go fast enough, I never get that cutscene. And I never attacks them, I skip out on... I also skip out on that rune cannon animation. Freaking... Who missed? Oh nice. Cal missed. He's my lowest level here, so it's kind of understandable, and he has pretty low base accuracy anyway. But then Kenneth got the counter, so it came clutch. That splits like 3 minutes or so in any percent. It's like 10 minutes in this category. Also, we're at 227 already. Wow. I almost killed Helmet. That would have been a horrible way to end the run. Almost murdered him. I'm like, wait, is this an option 2? You can also execute people that you can recruit in this game. And if you do that, you can get all 108 stars. It's much more of an issue in like in Suikoden 1. Because the option to kill the generals in that game is the first option. So if you're just mashing, you can really easily kill someone on accident. But in this game, like in the games after that, they made it a little better. They made it so like the default option isn't to murder people, which is nice. Right, I have to talk to 7 people here to figure the next story event. So I'm just trying to like talk to people the closest along my path. I'm gonna talk to one of the guys in that circle over there, but I don't think it's that convenient. Got Basil. That guy just recruits, joins you no matter what. Gives no fucks. Conrad over here requires Katarina, which is why I have her in my party. Maxine requires, I need to be during those 2 fights earlier, which is why I did those then. Otherwise, it would have been more convenient to do her later, but since I need to do that right now, or I could set this up to do it later, but it's not really worth it. There's no real benefit, it just makes everything a bit more complicated. There's no point. It's like, you might as well do it now. Alright, so I'm at 3 NPCs. I should just talk to 2 there, and then 1 in... It's 5... No, that's 4. No, I'm gonna skip the one. There's one in that circle over there I'm not gonna talk to. There's a little bit like... Right? Oh, I picked that icon on purpose. I thought that was the best icon. Plus, like the Suikoden IV ones, they had the white background in them. That one is like good to go. Damn. I miss bondage suit strats on Jean. Those were the good strats. Now we just use like ninja garb and bondage gloves. Before we gave her the whole suit, even with a cat mask. I've been having issues with Lazo missing here, but that's just bad RNG. Oh, I just unlocked their Unite. So the way that Unites work in this game is that if 2 or more characters have a Unite, like they can do with each other, it's not auto-unlocked like in other games. You actually have to do battles of them in the same party until it unlocks. And their Unite's pretty good. It does 0.4% damage to all enemies in the enemy group. I'm going to use it in a few fights, but it's not incredibly useful. It has a few niche uses. It's not the fastest animation-wise either, so...
Regard. Now. So. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ted really can't solve his own problems ever. I'm kind of Summer and Might on this one. Like, you gotta pity him, but you also, like, come on, man, you have a true rune. You can't figure this shit out on your own. So, notes. Go to item shop, recruit Frederica. No, not yet. So, I gotta trigger the cutscene here before I do that. So, a lot of the recruits here, they don't show up until after I go to sleep. Some show up after the sunset scene right here. And then some show up later. After I go to sleep. Also, I get a cutscene here because it's 108 star, and I think it's because it might be because I have Katarina in my party. I'm not sure. Honestly, I never tested it. It's not too important. Why? I'm gonna talk to Frederica here. This is the first time that she's available for recruitment. She's looking for Cray, who was like the guy behind all this mess. Behind the whole plot of this game, more or less. Actually, if I'm gonna run this RPG limit break, I'm gonna have to find a way to explain the plot of this game in a way that's not boring. That's something to keep in mind. You're probably right, that's why he's so weak, because he has no friends for Soul Eater to take their souls. Oh man, that's so sad. Poor Ted. Rest in peace, Ted. Killed by Salva and Might in my chat. Oh, I gotta talk to this guy twice. I was thinking of Emeria where it's option 2. But anyway, I could have recruited them earlier, but it didn't make sense because I would have had to like come back here anyway later. Because this recruit right here isn't available until after I go to sleep. That's why I sleep here. Got her. Now we just mirror on out of here. And now we get another battle. Because we spared Snow's life, it's like, screw you guys, I'm becoming a pirate, and attacks you. Basically the gist of it. Alright, so we got Katarina, water, and then I gotta make someone a captain there. So I could attack him right now, but there's really no point. Because he would just, it wouldn't do enough damage, essentially. I need to have the elemental damage. He's gonna get double damage from beating his fire with water here. Or it won't do enough. So I wait a little bit, I'm patient, I let him attack me instead of attacking him. Because when he's facing forward like that, he can't counter. Which means he can't pick an element, which means he takes normal damage instead of double. I don't have a split for that. Oh well. Fine. That war battle is super consistent. No need for it. Alright, so this is another option 1 right here. We just say let him go. Fuck you, Snow. Have fun at sea. Let him go. True, Ted doesn't get any floozies. He feels bad, man. That's not a bad description. I like it. Yeah, Gretchen, we could have gotten... Actually, no, I don't think we could get her earlier, otherwise I would have. She's not available until after you sleep. And then we're gonna go get Carl. Funny thing is, Suiko's Source doesn't mention this recruiting requirement. But Carl actually has a 71 recruit requirement. You need to have 71 people in your army before he joins you. Same as Ted. But it doesn't mention it anywhere. So he was actually kind of annoying to route. Because of that, I had to change my routing up a bit. We got Carl. Alright, and now it's time for the fog shit. So I'm gonna do something a little weird here. Oh. Some people might consider it weird. We're gonna add Kika. That's not weird. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swap her with Laszlo. She's gonna be at the front. And because it's New Game Plus, the person at the front of my party actually, like, is a character I control. So we get to stare at Kika's tramp stamp for a bit, which feels good, man. It's not quite Jean, but it'll do. Chrono, that's actually so true. Claire is definitely the best waifu, but she is also your sister. Feels bad, man. Oh, you know. It's like, you know, Lazo might not know, but I bet he knows. But the player definitely knows if they're paying attention. What the hell? Okay, that's the force battle. I'm like, that was instant. These guys we just take care of like this. Problem. That guy has a really long death animation, it's really annoying. Ted talks to us about true runes stuff. Your curse, the rune of punishment. As long as I won't pass it on, yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, wait, it didn't let me do this before. It doesn't let you go first person here, by the way. It just straight up doesn't let you. But you can move the camera here. In my testing, it never let me do this. I don't know why. Oh yeah, you gotta keep the royal blood contained. I like where your head's at, Chrono. Fair point. My poor Lazo, appearance-wise, is just not quite right. This is why I prefer this part. We get to stare at Kika. Feels good, man. This encountering, though, is just, like, awful. Okay, this is the force fight. So this is one of the places where we use combo attack, because we have 3 units, and there's 4 enemies to kill, so we can't kill them with single attacks. And as long as my RNG isn't terrible, we should kill them all in one shot. The ones in the middle, they have 700 HP, and I did like 714. If I give Lazo one less power ring, it's actually tight.
Have you?
Like, with one less power ring, I usually kill one and then one lives. And it's not too bad because Lino can just attack the other one, but... Also, this encounter rate's been terrible. Holy shit, dude. So many battles. That was a little wonky there. Is this gonna be RPG? I hope not. Oh, they require a video, huh? I guess I gotta make like a proper video, like explaining the run and stuff. Or do I? I don't know how they normally handle that. And boss fight done. Like I said, New Game Plus, everything's OP as fuck. Easy fight. Oh, this is fun. Like, you start off on this screen, and then it puts you back on this one, which is where you had the fight. It's so weird. Actually, I wonder if I can, like, quickly pause the game or open my menu there and stay on this screen. That would be a little neat trick. Set my party now? Yeah. I could also do as equipment then, if that's how it works. I do need to do one more equipment menu, and I need to use some stat stones at some point. I'm probably going to use all my speed on, you know, I need him to get over 130 speed. Oh, he won't have it yet. He still gets like 4 more level ups in the rest of the run. But I do need to get to, I need him to get him those stats at some point. And then Ted, I need to get him more magic so he can have 2 judgments for Giant Tree, but also for the Killer Golem fight. This is a proper video. I don't know. With the stuff that we discuss and the memeing on this stream, oh, whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. The guy's true form is Nate Kobold, of course. Everyone in this game is actually a Nate Kobold in disguise. Only the truest of Nate Kobolds show their real faces. The creepy cat eyes. What are you talking about? I think I've read upon, like, completely figured out at this point. I have a really good idea how it works. At least for recruiting Rita. The game actually changes if you change the pieces around. Because, like, the points are actually dependent on what pieces you are. And when you change the pieces in, like, read upon in your base, it changes how the points are counted for the tile sets. I know read upon, man. I've been studying, preparing for Rita, as you saw in my run today. Easiest read upon of my life. Skip.
I'm sorry, but if you'd like, when I'm, then it's whatever.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta do some equipment here. Shit, where is it? But, okay, good. It actually gives me the right equipment by default. I have no idea how that scales. Okay, then we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna give you like 7 stones of magic. Hopefully that's good enough. Because the stack growths off those are random. And then you get stones of speed. Once again, hopefully that's good enough because the stack growths are random. And glowing hand mirror. And then we teleport to Emerson Giant. So this is like one of the more annoying ones. There's a fight we're looking for here, and it's random. How fast I get it. That's why it has its own split. We're gonna try to recruit Gal right now. And he doesn't always show up when you want him to. Except right now. This is it. Almost worked. Hey man, I gotta pay for my own plane ticket still. I haven't decided if I'll drive or fly yet. That's something I need to look into too, because if I do go, I'd want to get my plane tickets way ahead of time. Our plane ticket, oh, it's 2-way. Nice, there's the gal fight. And, Judgment Gap. This will one-shot everyone. The combo attack one-shots the other enemies. Not that you need the combo, you could have done like Black Shadow. But Ted's slow, he gets outsped by a lot of these, so it's better just to have him use Judgment here. Instead of having him like not outspeed and lose turns to wolves. Got Gao. Okay, good. Now it's like the last Pain Nass recruit left in the run. Well, like in terms of RNG. In terms of Pain Nass, there's still Travis, but like that one's always consistent. What took you 1.5 hours once? Vian. Okay, I'm like... Gao chooses how long this run, true. Not as much as like, say, Rita. I think Rita's worse. Not in this run, but in general. But Gao definitely has that kind of power. Here we get Aldo. And that's our Hermitage Island recruiting done. Alright. And here we gotta do a little bit of a detour. Don't go that way. We gotta go to the 5th floor. And we gotta recruit our mushroom people. They just like hide out in this room all day and grow mushrooms and mints. I don't know the fastest options to pick here. But I don't really care too much. And the reason I want to do this now is because at this point I can trigger a certain side quest for Warlock by talking to Pablo. And it's like the only convenient time in the run to do it. Now we just go to Nest of Pirates, continue the story. What time are we at? What are we looking at? Like a 3:30? Oh, what the hell is that movement? I guess I was going around that wrong. I was hoping this run would be like a 3:15, at least. Actually, I was hoping it'd be like a sub 3-hour run, realistically, but maybe we'll bring the time down more. It's still my first attempt. Generally speaking, like adding 108 star to like a run in Suikoden series adds like between an hour to 2 hours. Or usually like an hour to an hour and a half. Tanya, she's a straightforward recruit, you just talk to her there. Oh, squirrels. Oh, the Gal fight. Holy shit, that's a long time. That would be so rough in a speedrun. Oh, I picked the wrong option there. I don't think that matters at all.
Are you sure? I understand.
I've never really... that would be I think that'd be an improvement of the couch compared to like most people's couches. Okay, so... Got that done. Now we go to Mordo. We go to Mordo because it's the closest thing to Obel, which we have to go to right now anyway. And since we're here, we're gonna have to go back to Mordo one more time after this to get snow. And then we have to go here 2 times for recruits, so might as well do this now. I can do this earlier, but there's no real benefit to doing it earlier. Lofong offers to watch our back, which is nice. Alright, how did this fight go? Falcon, Lofong, rest attack, Lohawk. I don't think I need Tetsu attack here, it's just a little safety thing. Oh, I didn't get the damage range, that sucks. And that's that fight. We killed the left two, like, we focused the left two more because they have magic abilities available, which have long animation times. The guy on the right doesn't. He has more HP. But, he doesn't take as long to kill, or, he has more HP, but his animations are faster. Oh, I gotta sneeze! Oh. And I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I hope so too. I've never had, like, even in my practice, I've never had anything that bad. I think the worst was like a few minutes. That was just like really bad luck. That was like one time. Hopefully it never takes me freaking an hour. Yeah, sorry, we're going over estimate. This stupid random fight won't show up no matter how hard I try. It's just random. It's never taken this long before. I'm so sorry, guys! Ah! That'll be me. But, like, there's RNG stuff in most games. Actually, what was it in 2? In 2 is Chinchoronin. That's, like, the big RNG stuff. And then the trading route could have been a bit inconsistent at times, but... And then the war battles. That's just the same as 90%. That's nothing new. In 1, it's Gaspar and Tai-Ho. We have Manips for Nameless Turn Noble, so those aren't an issue. Speaking of, I'll have to find backups if I run Suikoden 1 108, so I'll need to find backup Nips, just in case something goes horribly wrong. Okay. Shit, what was my setup here? Move Lena, swap Katarina for Maxine. Move Lazo, remove Tao. And add Lazo. I normally I remove Kenneth, but I'm gonna use Kenneth here. I'm not gonna use Tao anymore. So this fight, there's a mechanic in this game where if you have a big ship like mine, and you line up with 2 people like this, you can actually hit them both at the same time. It actually splits your damage somehow. I don't know the formula, I learned this recently. The damage is divided here. But it does enough. It does 75 to the left ship, 75 to the right ship. We don't care about this one, we don't care about this one, and our ship's speed is based off its mobility stat, which is based off the captain. And it's also based off of how many underlings we have, which is that number right there, 27 out of 68. I purposely remove underlings to get my speed faster so I can just do this fight as fast as possible. It's smart stuff. Survival 7, and fight's done. Yeah, that was a pretty good Yao. It could have been first try, but it was like 3-4 battles. It wasn't too bad. Once I'm grinding this time down, I don't think I'll be happy with that, but for now, I'm pretty happy with a 4-fight Gao.
Kill me.
That's gonna be one of the more annoying things about grinding in this category. That and read upon.
No.
What?
I think mouse catching game is enough skill based in it that like I won't have too much variance in the time there. And it's gonna be read upon and Gao as like the 2 big things, and then just like overall random battles, you know, usual stuff. Messed that up. That's kind of slow. This ship, it's trivial. This fight is trivial. These 2 are like dummy ships. There's no one on them, so they never fire back at you. They actually set them on fire and send them at you and force you to use your Rune of Punishment to destroy them. And every time you use a Rune of Punishment, there's a chance that Lazo dies. That's like the whole plot thing. So using Rune of Punishment is bad. You really want to avoid it at all costs. It drains like the user's life. Why is the tree your dad? Or you have tree? Yes. Have you seen how Lazo runs? This is definitely at least part tree. Hey man, maybe I'll just get god tier. Like, I'll get really good at read upon. So good that even that one would be easy to beat. I just need to ascend to the next level. Go further beyond. Can I change my camera here? Yeah, well, I'll change it when I get a little closer. I gotta remember, I don't need a whole triangle for this one. Only text is right here. Okay. Actually, no, I shouldn't do first person here. Sleep a little. So, like, to trigger the mushroom guys, you actually have to sleep in your bed. Or just sleep. I'm not sure if it has to be in your bed. But you have to sleep to trigger those. I learned that the hard way. Trying to figure out why the hell I couldn't trigger those. And then we're gonna get Breck and Django simply because it's convenient right now since I was already by my room. I gotta run past them. Like, you might as well do it now. There's no reason not to. They start talking shit about them. They say that they smell. They need a bath. Your allies aren't the nicest people sometimes. They're being rude to our new pirate friends. So secretly a fish man. No, not like this. Okay, I'm stuck. Yeah, actually, I don't think I want first-person camera for this section. Anyway, him I need to talk to recruit someone later, so that's why we run up here. As this is the closest we ever are to that part of the ship, so it's convenient to do it there. Finding Nico unlocks Wendell. She'll show up in Opal Harbor. And you might be thinking, why don't I just go to Opal now? I'm right there. I'm right next to it. But I need people in my party for certain recruits in Opal, so I want to do Opal after I do some party management. And Desmond is on the 2nd floor, which means not convenient to do my party right now. Also, there's a certain place I need to go to where I don't care about what my party's like. Over here, Donut Island. If you remember, we picked up the message bottle in May earlier. It's like, it was a help me message. So like, it was like a distress message in the bottle. And it's coming from Renee in Donut Island. So we're gonna go save him right now. Dude, if only we could bring Quanda with us to the final boss fight. Giant tree? No problem. Here's the burning mirror. One shot. Instant win. That's what this game was missing. Quanda and the burning mirror. Would have been great strat. Oh, these are released too. Okay, I thought those would probably be a bribe. Huh. In my practice, I always got into a land dragon fight. Not a land dragon, Leviathan. It's a Leviathan. It's like a 5,000 HP dragon. That's a random, like, area boss here. I would always run into it in my practice, but I can get one this time. Alright. So here, we're gonna save this kid. We're gonna save this girl. Renee is a girl, right? Except he doesn't actually, or she doesn't actually need saving. She just wanted to see if anybody was, like, smart enough to find her, so we can do some treasure hunting together. So screw you, Renee, for pulling that little trick on me. I wasted all my time thinking you needed help. And you're just like, nah, man. I just want to treasure hunt together. Okay. 1, Nino, and Ted. Oh, I always forget. There we go. I need Cedric here for a way to recruit. This is like the only time in the run you need to use 4 characters, so it always throws me off. I can go to Middleport. So first off, since we no longer have Sigurd in our party, we can go and talk to Keen again. He asked for 10,000 Ponch to join us, which we agreed to because it's New Game Plus and we have no money issues. If I tell him that that's too much, he'll bring it down to a low price of 9,999. What a generous guy. Since it's so generous, I don't take him up on it. That's like, I don't need that kind of kindness. We can afford it. Get Charlemagne, that's our 3rd time talking to him. We need to talk to him 3 times, and then we go into this alley that we haven't been to once yet. There was an abandoned house over here. Or empty house. And there's a chest here. Random. Right there, it gives you a math question, and Pablo gives you the hint that you have to give it the wrong answer. Find Warlock. So we give it the wrong answer. If the floor collapses, then we enter this cave. Well, personally, I prefer my elves alive, but whatever rocks your boat, man. Alright, Renee is a girl. I wasn't sure. You know how these games are. There's Tuda, there's Marco. It's like, are they really women? Find out in the next episode. Alright, here's the boss fight. Land Dragon. Okay, cool. I already have 2 judgments, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Abazo's slow. This will kill him. I should do 2.2k. Yeah. Cool, and I haven't even equipped Wizard Rune yet. So I'm gonna get more damage later on, but it caps out at 1.5 times the base, plus a damage roll. So that's basically the most it's ever gonna do in the run. And we're gonna get Warlock. Right, and we're gonna bring Mirror out of here. Oh, I forgot. That's okay. So now we're gonna go to 5th floor. We wanted, so like recruits on other floors, or anything we have to do on other floor. We want to do it when we have to depart from our ship. Because it, if I need to teleport somewhere... okay, that's a little awkward. I should have just done this later. If I need to teleport somewhere, I need to be on the 2nd floor. But if I depart, it doesn't matter what floor I'm on. That's another thing that the route, like, is very, like, I'm very conscious of in the route. I try to, like, whenever I need to do work, whenever I need to depart, I do stuff that needs to be done on other floors. And whenever I have to teleport, I don't do stuff that needs to be done on other floors. So, there we go, got that done. Use mixed turbs. I should have done it after this. Because I would be blinking mirroring, I could do it in the same menu. But, it's okay. And we're gonna go here, recruit Pekola. She doesn't appear until you enter the world map, that's why I had to depart. He's like, oh, this house is cool, I want to decorate it. Oh, you have my book? Okay, I'll come join you. You need the book that we got by Tungsten NPC here earlier together. Okay. So, Obol. Okay, we gotta go Obol Royal Palace. Oh, I don't even have the notes there. What the hell? My notes are like... There's a chunk of my notes missing here. What the hell? What is going on there? I know what to do, but there's like a chunk that was here before that's not here anymore. What's going on in chat? See, Ted is OP. Well, that's because I set him up all good. Gave him Sons of Magic, gave him magic robes, magic rings. Gave him all sorts of gear so he can do that kind of damage. I still need to give him a Wizard Rune for a Giant Tree, or he still won't... Well, if I don't give him a Wizard Rune for Giant Tree, he will have enough damage until he uses its, like, power-up attack that gives him more defenses. Then he won't have enough. So I could just run back to the ruins, but it's kind of far, so we're just gonna teleport. Plus, no chances of encounters this way. Bad Sovereign. Oof. That is actually useful in this run. He's the only recruit that we don't get an any percent that we actually use in the run, so that says something. If I can get him, I'd probably have to use like Maxine or Jean or someone. But because we have Ted, we can use him for a Giant Tree, and that opens up for Jean for Cray, which is really nice. Having her available there. Makes life a lot easier. I should go first person here. I should have just done it earlier though, so I could have seen where the hell I was going without that awkward camera angle. Okay, you look down. I need to look down. I don't need to face the sky here. I don't save lag frames by looking at the roof. That's wrong game. I just learned something though. Apparently, it keeps your like camera vertical position between screens. Only fixes like the horizontal position, x-axis. I'm still gonna have to like learn to do all these runs without notes if I do them at like RPG Limit Break or something. I've never done runs without notes. I'm really used to having notes. Like, I mean, I know you're allowed to have notes and stuff. I want to use them as little as possible. And this game you can actually do without notes. This game you can just memorize. Like, Suikoden 1... Oh, shit. Suikoden 1, I would need to have a laptop to be able to run that optimally. There's, like, certain sections you can't do without, like, my RNG tool. Well, honestly, it wouldn't be that bad. Now that I think about it. There's only, like, the Quanda segment that would be really painful. Everything else I can probably manage without with enough practice. I would need my spreadsheet for Sonya, for sure. It's not that nice of a roof. I don't have a split for this, right? Okay, so this guy, we just output all our damage. This is why I use Next Turbs to restore his judgment. As long as he doesn't do his healing attack here, we are going to one-shot him. one caveat is I have seen this guy one-shot Ted before, one hit. I'm hoping that doesn't happen here. I think it might have been like a crit or something. No, he didn't one-shot Ted, he one-shot Laszlo. Oh god, it was with this attack. Oh, never mind. Never mind, we're good. He was like with the, it was the attack where he launches his arm at you that he one-shot with. One-shot me with. I was kind of scared of that. No, you can't. Unless I missed it right now. I'm pretty sure you can't. And if I can podge that and I just missed that, that's pretty sad. I definitely routed around having to do it. Was the podge option available there? Now you got me worried. I'm like, I could have sworn you can't podge it, but now I'm like, wait a second. Anyway, now we get... So the thing to recruit that guy is, he wants you to use an escape talisman. Or no, he wants to know if you have an escape talisman. And it's like, to prove it, show me, use it. So you have to use it, and then you get kicked out of the dungeon, and you have to go through the whole dungeon again. I don't know, I could have sworn you can't potch him. I'm pretty sure you can potch Crab, I've seen that. But I could have sworn I checked if you can potch this guy, and you can't. Same with the dragon. Potch option was available? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I'll test it after this run. I can't believe I missed that. If I actually did miss that. That's like, I'm not that bad at routing, am I? God damn it. I'd be kind of annoyed if that works. Like, all this work, it's like I could just bribe these fuckers. That'd be a big meme right there. Would also take out, like, one of the only side bosses in the run, too, so. Right. I hope not. I honestly hope not. It'd be kind of stupid if it does, but I think with the crab it does disappear, so I think with the crab it does disappear, so I definitely have to test it. Oh my god, this encounter rate, what the hell? I walked like 2 steps. Game, what are you doing right here? Travis. Now we're just blinking right out of here. Alright. So now I need to talk to Desmond. This is like my last party menu. Well, not the last one, but all the last ones. Well, Kika for Vicky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cedric for you. My thing, it was 4-3, not 4-2. My thing was a bit wrong there. And teleport to Harder. Okay. I can do my rune shop either here and just swim here, which wouldn't cost too much time, or I can just teleport. Teleporting ends up being a little bit faster. The other thing is I'll have to do the rune shop here instead of doing it in my base, but it doesn't matter which one you use. If I had to sharpen weapons, I would have to do it in my base, but since I only have to do this, good. We get Nabokov. Yeah, I'll just try it after the run. Although it'll be a while because I want to let the credits run. Christian. What order do my notes have that in? Okay, yeah, I had it in that order. Okay, Gunter. And go to the rune shop. Okay, how did this go? Warrior on Lee. Oh, took off his double strike. Oh. Nice menuing. And then Wizard on Vicky. She has the root slot available now. And Wizard on Ted for the guaranteed max damage on Giant Tree. Despite the lower magic resistance. Oh no. What does the answer no to? Okay, got those 2, and now... I was about to say last recruit, but there's 2 more. 2 more recruits. Yeah, no, the answer is yes. He is too young. And pedophilia. In-game pedophilia, of course. Twitch police, I swear. It was all in-game, it was all a joke. Okay, wow. Talk to the mirror, dude. Holy fuck. It was just like shuffling there. Okay, so to recruit Snow, there's an NPC we need to talk to, but he won't give you the dialogue unless I have every star. So that's how we test if we got everyone. If it gives you the right dialogue, then I know I got everyone. Yeah. Don't worry, RPG Limit Break community. This will not be what the actual run sounds like. Because I won't be reading chat, so it'll be okay. Anyway, I got the right text, so I have every star besides Snow now. So now we gotta go get Snow. And yeah, we just sail west and look for him. I don't know if there's a better angle to take. I just know it works if you go straight west. That's something I need to investigate. Like, exactly where is the trigger point for this? This one actually have to be careful. You can't kill him here. Oh god. Please no execute. I think Sovereign is always the biggest troll. His trolling is top tier. Your copy passes are top tier Chrono, and SRD's just kind of fallen off, sadly. He needs to step up his game. Okay, found Snow, look at that. Perhaps we should let him join us. Okay, cool. We didn't kill the run. On the last... Oh, I forgot I had to split there. That's a split now. Alright, and then we move the mirror back. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh no, it's not gonna be a free 15. It's gonna be like a 320. This run was pretty sloppy though, so... Probably plenty of time to improve on.
Nice.
Well, okay.
Alright, now we gotta pick our party.
Okay. They'll be by the way.
Right. Task Force, Lino, Jean, and Vicky. Near the end somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, I never fixed my notes here.
We must.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Wrong option. That's gonna give me an extra cutscene. By the way, so it turns out to trigger the next story thing, you just have to sleep somewhere. I thought you had to go to your room and sleep, but you can sleep with, what's her face? Luis. But it's not any faster, so no point in doing it. Alright, fastest way to get back to the second floor is with Mirror. Yeah, first choice is the kill choice. They troll you there. They troll you there. It's like, ah, you got used to it. Now we're gonna throw you off. And then any percent you always kill Snow, because if you don't kill him, there's an extra war battle. You get the Pirate Snow fight. So always kill him in any percent.
If we.
Don't worry. That's right.
I wonder.
Unless you're talking about incentives. Yo, Gaspar donated $5. PogChamp. Did it just like butcher it? I didn't hear your name in there. I didn't hear the SRD. But I have now confirmed that Gaspar is SRD. I was always wondering. It's confirmed now. Feels good, man. Thanks for the donation, SRD. Appreciate it. Oh, cutscenes, I forgot. Okay, so do I get this cutscene now? Yeah. So if you pick second option on Eleanor, you get an extra cutscene here. So you want to be careful with that. You want to not be like me. Want to make sure you pick the first option. I was never sure what the trigger for that was. I always figured it was option 2 on Eleanor, but I never tested.
Oh,
It should be a bid war. I think at 9% it should be a bid war. But sadly, like, I was thinking donation cents for one, you could have like Saber kill the generals and stuff, but it wouldn't work. Or I could, but it would destroy the route if I don't save the generals, so... Sadly, I don't think that's a good option for donation incentives. Feels bad, man. 'Cause, So, we could have the save kill options in this one. We can have save kill helmet, we can have save kill snow. True, but I'm doing cutscene skip. I'm doing New Game Plus. So people won't really know about snow, you know? Okay, ship setup. Actually, I have not practiced this in the slightest. Actually, no, I'm doing Katarina there. Here we're getting Conrad. Okay, good. Becomes Haruto. I'm adding Ted. Just because I need more underlings, Laszlo and Ika. Okay, that's good. And you need Warlock with Earth, and you just take whoever. Oh wait, no. Just for the memes, this ship needs to be snow. Because guess what that ship is gonna do? Oh, Kaoru, thank you for the follow, dude. Again. Guess what Snow's ship is gonna do? Surrender! That's why that has to be Snow's ship. Okay, this is the only RNG in this fight. If he does wind here, I save a cannon shot. If he does wind. Besides that, this fight's... Well, there's the board battle, that's also RNG technically. But that's the only RNG in the rune cannons now. Because now we set up Warlock to attack the right ship, and I don't need this right ship to do water anymore. Even if I did, it wouldn't matter, because I have Maxine, which means... no chance of tying. Yeah, this is the one that's considered like the worst in the series. No, I'm not a loser. I think. Alright, let's board this. Sweet. I'm actually kind of whippy there. I think Suikoden 5 is my favorite. Nice, no one missed. And that's like basically a perfect Fort Elio battle. In terms of RNG. In terms of like menuing and all that, could be better. I'm only human. Scroll down my notes. I like doing this in first person just because the movement's easier. I say that as I proceed to destroy my movement. Damn, you must be quite the player then. Bogchamp. Oh, I just noticed your name is Kyle too. Makes sense. There will be no grinding here. I'm actually not going to do any level up battles. I could choose to do one for my second party to make it safer, but fuck that shit. We're not doing that. I am going to double check one thing here though, just to be safe. Okay, speed 140, yeah, we're good. I just need to have over 130. I'm still not too familiar with what the ranges are. I know, like in my one test where I did no stones of speed, he had 130 exactly. But his speed growths are random, so I was worried that he can get under 130. I just wanted to check, make sure that was okay. Also, I'm getting a lot of battles here. World Read Upon Master confirmed. I have the world record for recruiting Rita. I got it in this run. Read Upon Best Esports game confirmed. Yeah, Kyle's a great character. One of my favorites from that game, for sure. For sure. This fight is pretty straightforward. This time I actually have my Unite spell. Jean isn't behind an XP for some reason. Or magic points, I should say. So, Reno hits him. This hits him. And he's dead. A lot simpler than 90%. Feels good, man. Oh, I didn't split. Oops. I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I had my hand over the split button, but I never pressed it. Interesting. Oh, I never updated this either in my notes. Oh well. Oh, there's a scene with Frederica there. Because we have her now. Alright, so I want to do Herbie first. I actually don't know where he is in this menu. There he is. Then I want to do Kika, and then Ted. Because that order, like, the speed values work out a little bit better that way. But this I haven't really figured out completely yet. Oh. Hey, I rank everybody higher than Chipu. Makes sense. Chipu is the worst character in this game. The night kobolds are the worst like subspecies of all the games. Like, what were they thinking? Those eyes are so freaking creepy, man. So cool fanfic, oh no. You know, I have a friend that's actually done fanfics before. I'm gonna hit him up. Get you guys that no cool fanfic you always wanted. Or that you never knew you wanted, but now you need it. Now that you know what you've been missing. I should do the whole run in first person, so we can just stare at walls the whole run. I think that's the best way to do an RPG learn break. Just stare at walls the whole run. It'll be a great show. That Segway bike, Mick. It's creepy. At least to me. Speaking of anthropomorphic animals. True. Well, actually, no. In Fogship, you can't do first-person camera in Fogship. We won't miss out on the Kika tramp stamp. It's all good. We'll still get to see it, so, at least a little bit. Wait, girl with dog face and big tits. Are you talking about Noah? Or are you talking about Jean? Because if you're talking about Noah, she doesn't have big tits. And we're talking about Jean, she doesn't have a dog face. But I'm not sure who you're referring to there. Oh, and that game. Okay, if I heard talking about this game for a second, like, wait, what? No, I think I hate Seymour more than I hate Snow. I'm more exposed to Snow, though. But Snow has points in my book because it's actually a good combat character if you level him up. His Unite with Lazo's the strongest, like, single source of damage in the game. So, he gets some points from me in that aspect. Whereas, Seymour is just an annoying pain in the ass. God damn it, Chrono. I was noting on the lack of tit size. That's because I thought somebody else did it first. It was okay to join in. No, real talk though, with first-person camera, you can actually check out the girls in this game, like, a lot. I mean, the angles aren't, like, always the best, but you can get close looks and stuff. I actually really like how the camera was done in this game. I mean, for most things. I think it's the best out of all the 3D Suikodens. I'm not saying it's perfect. I hate how the camera just turns around sometimes when you don't want it to, but I think they did a pretty good job with the camera. I'm actually gonna make a save here, by the way. Just in case the game crashes. Just in case the game crashes, I'm gonna make a save. It's 2 AM already, holy fuck. Crazy. Oh, also, this encounter rate is too. Holy shit, I'm getting so many battles. Oh, I forgot to save. Okay, let's hope the game doesn't crash. That would be a sad ending to a run. Feels bad, man. By the way, if the fight goes back, I actually have a water rune on Ted, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Yeah, damn it. Feels good, man. And the best part is, Soul Eater is non-elemental. Wait, is this the fucking sleep? Oh, okay, this is the charging up attack. This thing actually makes his defense higher. So without Wizard Rune, Judgment won't do full damage when he does this. I think that reduced Kika's damage. I know it didn't. Or I don't think it did. That was a really good turn. Anyway, assuming everybody gets their attacks up, this is actually a one-shot. Or like a 2-turn fight. Way cleaner than the 90%. Yeah, got full damage there. I just need Lazlo to get his attack off. Oh, please don't sleep me. Oh no, just charge it up again. That's so good. He should be dead here. Okay, I like. Somebody like, I think I got a bad damage roll or something. Where's that to this, for sure. What the hell? What did I just read from Summer Night? Okay, good. The game didn't crash. Wow, that was still a 6-minute split. Even though like the tree fight was really good, simply because I got so many battles. That's a little sad. That split should have been way faster based off the giant tree fight. That giant tree fight was like perfection. But because I got so many battles, it's slow. Like, yeah, my gold is like a 520, 530, something like that, in 90%. And there's no reason for it to be slower in 108. There is the extra Frederica cutscene, but your party's so much better, it should always be faster. Oh god, the passes have started.
Come at me.
Ah, you son of a bitch. The worst thing you can do is guard. You can basically one-shot him
Settle this.
if he doesn't guard the first turn. You won't one-shot, but you'll do like 75%. Instead you do this much.
I'll settle.
All my duels actually in this run were really unlucky, besides Mitsuba.
Sorry.
My Brando duel was garbage, and my Troy duel was garbage.
I'll settle this with it.
Gwen is a trivial. Oh god, there was a clip. What did I say this time? Troy is the legendary sea captain that took down the guy in the army by himself. And then it's just like kind of like a general the rest of the game. That isn't really relevant. Like, I feel like Troy was supposed to be special, but they never did it properly. And there's True Rune of Punishment. Oh, this run's kind of slower than I want it to be. 723 is pretty slow. Is there more cutscenes here because it's 108 star? I don't think so. 4, 5, 6, 723.35. I guess that's okay. GG! I feel like he was supposed to be special, but they did a horrible job. But... yes, we need more KPS. Yeah, there's a cutscene after credits. If I cared more about it in game time, I'd skip it, but I don't think I do. So I'll just let the last cutscene run, just to show that we got 108. God damn, that copy pasta. Oh, what did I just do? Never mind. I have my pop-out Twitch thing open, and I accidentally hit, clicked one of the tags and opened some random page. There we go, we did it. 108 star. First 108 star, or not first 108 star run of this done ever. We have seen Bats that's done it before, but first one done by me. First one on my new route. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Still need to work on my notes. There's a few things wrong with them. Overall. I actually start fixing some of this now. Oh, I remember. There's one really obvious spot where it's just like a section missing for some reason. I have no idea why. It's like it got accidentally deleted. Hello. Oh, never mind. I just read it wrong. Okay. It's there. I'm tripping. Yeah, this is a world record. It wasn't a really competitive time. The only time before this was the 4 hour by CVATS. He himself considered it invalid because he did it with HD loader on PS2. I personally think it's fine because I think that's about the same speed as running it on PS3. But that was 4 hours, so we beat that by like 37 minutes or so. So this is a world record. I'm not really satisfied with the time yet. I thought I can make this be faster than it is. It's like almost I feel like this shouldn't be more than like half an hour longer than any percent. And this was a 323, so that's 53 minutes longer than any percent. So I think this time can be cut down a lot. What did Blair do? Peter patrols the seas. Tony becomes a rider. Jeremy becomes, joins the Opal Army. Apparently, the ship engravings have something to do with Mortal Hot Springs. Being banished, of course. Mulan returned to Deserted Island. Gary left to Scarlet Moon Empire. Gary and Emma, they're actually ancestors of the Maximilian Knights, for anyone that didn't know. So, Max and Sancho are descendants of Gary and Emma. Next to Gary stands Emma with her placid smile. Sigurd and Herbie follow Kika around. Dude, Herbie is just like a secret top tier character, I swear, man. Super good strength and speed. And like, it's someone you never really use. Whoa! Thank you for the donation. Thanks, Cage Palin. I really appreciate it. Woohoo! Mickey's the real hero. I don't know about all that. Little Daisy was the real hero. Pablo continues researching rune cannons. Oh, Vavoon leaves on a journey. Nice. The other members just go back to the island, but she actually leaves and does something. Terry goes and assists you. Boring. Mickey's dead 150 years from now. Melee becomes a general in Obo's army. Wow, that's some top tier stuff. Randall's getting worked to death by Mitsuba. Oh yeah, Warlock's the saddest. Captured by Milton faction insisting that he atoned for the crime of spreading rune cannons to the world, he dies. He just gets captured and killed. Feels bad feels Warlock, man. The funny thing is, if he never joined our army, they probably never would have found him. He'd probably just be living out the rest of his life in that cave. It's our fault that Warlock dies. Feels bad, man. Is there more? Yeah, there's more. Orden never found the person he was looking for. I didn't even know he was looking for someone. Renee goes looking for a subterranean water channel. Amaria stops wearing makeup and nobody can recognize her. Nico patrols the seas. Wendell studies assiduously, determined to prove that she knows more than Nico. Wendell's also an interesting character that we never get to use. Top is building another ship. Bill continues being a tailor. Eugene works up his courage and goes back home. Oh no, they get destroyed. They get like purged after this game. It's not that they don't get it's not that they didn't catch on. They just literally all get destroyed. And even in Suikoden 5, they touch on that. Two of the recruits you go get, what were their names? Nellis and who? It was one more. But you go on a mission with him because they think they found a rune cannon. And you go with him and you end up finding one. And they end up destroying it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. Rune cannons were like OP as fuck, so they just like destroyed them from the world. They were like, imagine nukes in the real world. They were like the Suikoden equivalent of that. They like kill the environment, have horrible magical properties, incredibly powerful. Is that it? They just forgot to put him in, so they killed him off. Oh, really? An any percent run. Really? Not as 108? So he went out of his way to recruit Wendell just to use as a mage? That's interesting. I mean, she's not too far out of the way, I guess. She'd cost you maybe like 40 seconds to recruit, but you also have to set up her magic, so that's probably like another minute. Then she starts at a pretty low level, so you'd have to get some fights to level her up. You might have to do that regardless, I don't know. That's interesting. Really? Oh, that just seems really slow. That seems so slow. I doubt you need to do that. I feel like you have better options available. Pablo's a decent mage. Jean and Vicky are along the way. That's 3 mages, more or less. I mean, there's a few more. Mizuki actually isn't a terrible mage. She only has 1 rune slot available, but she actually has a pretty good magic stat. I think there's a few other characters that are somewhat viable. Hey man, you can donate and dip all you want. No problem, dude. But appreciate it, and I appreciate you coming by. So enjoy that. Enjoy your YouTube and grind on OSRs. I have no idea what OSRs are, but have fun with that. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Oh god. Hello everyone. After watching Zero stream for so long, it makes me really happy to see him finally get another world record. This effort, however, was fueled by sublime memes only made possible through a deep understanding of Kobold theory. So please donate $10 to Zero at streamlabs.com/SRD27 to help him learn the route to Suikoden card stories. Oh my god. Chadley was worked a lot, worked his heart out to buy a new helmet, apparently. Is that really the best use of his time? Done. Oh no. You've been bamboozled. Alright, that's it for the character ending, sadly. Now it's just normal credits. So I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and after this, I'm more or less done streaming, but I am gonna test the whole bribing bosses thing, because apparently that's an issue. YouTube, stay tuned for the Suikoden Card Stories New Game Plus run. Hey man, we can do the segue. If you wanna stream some Card Stories runs, I'll host you. But anyway, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be back in a few. I'm gonna let the credits run, get the final cutscene, make a save, and then we're gonna see if I can bribe those bosses. Because if I can, that changes up the route quite a bit. Actually, it wouldn't change it that much. It would just mean I need more Stones of Speed, or I need to bring Kenneth for... It would change a few things. I'm not sure exactly. Makes sense. No, that's usually what happens. I host SRD and everybody just leaves. Feels SRD, man. Feels SRD, man. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, SRD might do it. Oh. Forgotten Card Stories run incoming. I swear, by the way, these credits are incredibly... Ooh, hold on. Okay. I saw somebody streaming Valkyrie Profile. There's like 140 viewers on the Valkyrie Profile stream. Like, oh, sorry SRD. You got bamboozled. But no. If he was like doing a speed run, I'd really want to check that out, but just casual play. Hey, good morning, Bustin. Welcome. I just realized you literally showed up at my stream, went to sleep, and woke up, and here you are. That's sick. So, TLDR, Suikoden 4 or Suikoden 2 died on Kiba and Refugees. I lost like 2 minutes on Refugees, and then lost like 4 or 5 minutes on Kiba, and I killed it there. And then I teleported to the wrong place. That's what sealed the deal, but that was my bad. And at that point, I was like ready to kill the run. And this was my first run of Suikoden 4 108 star. Here's our final time. Yeah, the sad thing is, my early game was incredible. I had my best flick split I ever had. I had a decent war battle where I didn't get Gilbert. Ho was gold. Star Dragon Sword was gold. Abomination was shit again. I messed that up. I messed that fight up. I need to practice that, actually. I need to work on that fight. I've been messing that up like every single run. I'm starting to think I want the Nami to defend in that fight, honestly. The way that fight's going, I think it's better if I just defend it for first turn. I lose out on like 200 something damage, but it makes the fight way safer if I don't have Bolt of Wrath. I actually really need to consider that. Oh yeah, God Read Upon in this run. Really good mouse catching too. So there's 2 minigames in this run. Read Upon, where you have to get enough, like... You have to take all Rita's money essentially by beating her at Read Upon. It was God tier Read Upon. I've never done it that fast even in practice. And mouse catching, well, that one is more skill based, but that one was good. Got a decent Gao too. Like all the big RNG stuff in this run went really well. Feels good, man. It's gonna suck to run against though. It's gonna be really painful running against those splits. Just like every run, I'm gonna lose like 2 minutes on Read Upon probably. It's gonna be so annoying. Like I'm never gonna be able to match that time. I think I finished like Read Upon in like a minute or something. Actually, I wanna watch my VOD. I'll take a look after we finish the credits. Freaking so fast. I got the best freaking starting hands with that. I got all the like elemental pieces, tiles. In the third game, I think I actually got all 5 elemental tiles in like my first 11 tiles. That was insane. So she couldn't do shit. I got the free like matching tiles for sets, and then I got to use 2 of them. I got to use lightning and water. It was so good. All right. Well, let me know when you're ready. I've still got to run through the credits, and I want to test those boss battles. See if I can bribe him. Because if I can, that's just... Wow, how did I miss that? You did. Dude, you're a beast. Still don't know how you knew. Except the fact that it was obvious. It's always going to be on the first run, where I still have a lot of room for improvement. And then after that, it's never going to happen again. That's how it goes with these things. Like, if you're de-rusting, you always get a good Taiho, or a good Kiba. And once you actually get your runs going, you never get them again. Like today with the Kiba. That's how these games work. When they know you're practicing, they'll give it to you, but when it's the real shit, you know? It's like, no way. Good Rita? Haha, good one. Good Kiba? Nah, you thought. That's alright. We'll figure something out. As long as it doesn't take me like 2-3 minutes, I think it should still be pretty easy to beat this run. I did a lot of, like, when it comes to the first run of, like, anything, you always lose a lot of time on random stuff, like movement, just, like, optimizing your text, menuing. Everything's hard, because you have to think about everything. So, like, as I play more and more, the time saves will just come naturally. Just from me doing everything faster. Was that what that was? I thought it was me crashing into that rock. I thought it was that boulder that set me up. I guess it was a manip. Oh, the most annoying port to enter is what's it called? The one in Ney. That one is so annoying. Like, well, if you enter it from the side, and the thing is, when you leave Ney, it puts you on the side of it. And then you have to go back towards it. It's the most annoying freaking port. And I just realized I don't ever have to actually mess with it in this run. That feels good. That wasn't even an intentional thing, but now that I think about it, I never have to worry about it in this run. Feels good, man. Dude, these credits take so long. Actually, like, I know roughly how long it takes. It takes like 25 minutes between the last cutscene skip and the last cutscene that like shows after this. I guess I could talk about my plans for tomorrow while we're here. So, my plans for tomorrow is that there are no plans for tomorrow. I'm catching a movie with friends later on at night, so I don't know if we're gonna get food beforehand. If I can get food with them, I'm probably not gonna stream at all, except maybe after, which would be like a late night stream. But, if we don't, I might squeeze in another run of this, like around 2 PM. My time, PST. I'm gonna try to do another run of this real quick before I go out. So hopefully that goes well. Hopefully I have time for that. And if not, then maybe I'll try to do something Sunday. I don't know. And then Monday, we're going to go back to doing the standard Suikoden 2 into Suikoden 4. The standard stuff. What the hell? Why do you guys like Read Upon so much? I don't understand. What it is with the Read Upon obsession over here? Why does everybody love it so much? It's not that interesting. It's like mostly RNG and trying to make educated decisions. That's one part I do like about it. Now, like, unlike, say, Chinchironin, Tai-Ho, it's like you do have to make decisions when it comes to Read Upon. It's not all RNG. So that's nice. I do like it when there's decision-making involved. I guess it's like, I can understand why SRD likes it. It's a lot like playing card games. Like Hearthstone or, Suikoden card stories. It's the same kind of thought process that you have to have in that. Oh, okay, never mind. I was wrong completely. It was just to see me suffer. I understand. Well, if you want to see me suffer, you should watch me do 108 star when I need to have a good gas bar to get my money. If you want to watch me suffer, watch me play Suikoden 108 glitched. If I ever route it. That's where I'll suffer. Because that run would basically be about getting 999,999 off gas bar quickly. That's literally what that run would be. That's why I actually haven't done that run yet. It will literally just be gas bar percent. You need to get as much money as you can on gas bars so you can... what's it called? So you can... Well, essentially you can buy it through the whole run, more or less, but that's kind of normal anyway. The tricky part is, if you have enough money, you can grind through all the battles in Gregminster. That's why it's so important. You literally don't have to fight any battles in Gregminster if you do it right. That's why that shit matters. That's why you need a god tier gas bar. The other stuff, you'll still be doing battles. Like, you'll probably still do battles and Mechwards and all that, just because you still need to get your levels up for Champions Rune. If you don't, you won't have enough money for the whole run, most likely. Or maybe you will, even. I don't even know. I would have to test the map. Maybe you can just bribe through everything at that point, not even care about Champions Rune. I have no idea. Alright, here we go. Finally. Final cutscene. I'm not gonna skip it. If I was doing RTA, I think I'd want to skip this. It depends on how the timing would be. But I won't skip it. So normally in any percent, or when you don't recruit all 108 stars, you just see Laszlo in this boat, lying down, and he's dead. Rip Laszlo. Feels bad, man. But since we got all the stars of destiny, we get a different ending. We changed our destiny. Look at his lips. What is up with his lips, dude? Is he, like, puckering them? Just zoomed in on his face. Just zoomed in on his crotch for a second there. What is this? Some of those cutscene goes? I feel like you're supposed to have gotten up by now. Did I do it wrong? Did I not get the best ending? Is this run invalid? Is having a cool dream? Oh no. Oh no, we got like little dots and stuff. Maybe I'll bring him back to life. Is there another cutscene after this? Is it 2 cutscenes? Yeah, okay. So normally there's 1 cutscene here. Apparently if you get 108 stars, you get 1 more cutscene after. That's how it works. No, we had to have, like, we got snow, so we had to have gotten 108 star. But maybe the way it worked is you have to get snow before a certain point to get the best ending. If it was like that, then maybe it would work like that, but we're good. And there it is. He's awake! He's alive! He was waving. Nobody sees him though. He just like no one sees him. He ends up stuck on a deserted island. They just ignore him. Our fearless leader that saved the island nations. They just like, oh fuck that guy. We're not getting near him. We're just leaving him on that island over there so he can live out the rest of his life in peace. Have fun. Screw that guy. Even though he's technically royalty, he is Lino's son. We're just gonna leave him on that island. Have fun, buddy. We don't want to get some Rune of Punishment sickness from you, so we're just gonna leave you there. Wow, this zooms out for so long. I get it. I hope they at least gave him some ores. I doubt they did. But it would have been nice. He rescued Snow, that's his punishment. Oh no. Alright, so let's see. Final time is 3 hours, 50 minutes or